right, welcome everybody to the After Dark Talk Show. Um, I'm your host, Miss Butter. So everybody, I want them to introduce themselves for this particular section. So we're just gonna go around everybody, just kind of introduce themselves. Oh, not everybody speak at once.
Follow me on Instagram at the guide 9. The O is a 0. Yeah, this is my first time being on the show. I'm ready to have a good time. With my wife, Nene, aka Jess.
All right.
All right. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm Slid. You can't follow me nowhere. You on social media like
Okay.
Already.
Right.
Right.
Well, my name Conan on the train all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm on the train all day.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Yes. Yes, it's your turn. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I know. Oh
You
wow.
feel so at home though. I feel like I've been here before.
Hell no. Okay, so if you're new to the show or whatever, tuning in new. So what we basically do is we have a community here on the PlayStation 4 where adults of 21 age or older get together and we discuss topics of all range. But more than likely, 9 times out of 10, some of them are of a sexual nature. So in the community, there are questions that are asked. So we're going to start off by reading some of those questions. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask the first question, which is better, rough or submissive sex, and why?
Who's the submissive?
Who's first? Who responds first? Okay, you have that question. Who's the submissive? Anybody got input? Whoever chooses.
Right.
I'll chime in on that. I mean, that
Okay.
shit just all depends. Some people good at being submissive. Some people good at being dominant. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever your cup of tea is. But me personally, I like rough drunk sex. It's fun.
Man, it's
With daddy candies, everybody.
So do you consider that to be submissive sex then, or no?
I mean, like, who would be the submissive? You know what I'm saying? I ain't the submissive.
Oh Lord.
I can be in the
Actually,
right situation.
Here I
You know what I'm saying? Like,
in the BDSM world, the submissive is the person with the most power
yeah.
because they're the ones that are in control of the situation. So, who's the sub and who's the dom is relative.
Oh.
I don't
But
know.
as
I
far
think that's
as
kind of a
rough,
trick question.
I'm just saying.
Because you can't, I don't know. It's like if you having rough sex, somebody being submissive, right? Like,
Not necessarily.
Somebody just taking it.
I don't know, you both could be rough at the same time.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yes, now.
I feel
Rough
like
doesn't mean like rough sex doesn't mean that somebody's being choked. Rough sex just
right.
means that we both gonna be bruised by the end of it.
man, you breaking sweats.
We
Exactly.
doing shit right.
Yeah, workout.
I feel like
all right.
you should have both roles being played. I feel that there's a time to be rough, and I feel like there's a time to be submissive. You just
True
need to
that.
know when that time is and move accordingly. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I feel.
I think rough and gentle and submissive and dominant are crossed over in the question.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
And then when you talking about like a
a
subdominant,
softer, gentler
like
sex is not necessarily a submissive sex. It's just a different. It's it's fucking versus making love over. No, seriously,
I know. I'm
over
just
being
laughing.
rough or being.
Regardless of what it is, gagging is a must.
Wait, gagging is a what?
A must.
Oh, but
Mm.
who gets to wear the gag? And is it a ball gag or just a gag?
I think he's talking about face fucking.
Interesting. That's
Wow.
Alrighty then.
Do either of you remember that scene in Saints Row where they had, where they went into? She must remember when they went into sex den, and it was who was it? I can't remember what performer from the '70s they had in there, and he was wearing a tail and a ball gag.
Oh, shit.
It was
Oh yeah.
it was the last.
what?
You tell me that this was on Saints Row?
Yes, it was
They
in
say GTA was better.
Saints Row.
Saints Row has some real crazy shit. Like
Yeah, it
GTA
was. I
don't even
think the
compare.
last one where they were searching
GTA
for
don't
data
compare.
or whatever it was, and they had to go get. I want to say Kumo D. I want to say it was Kumo D. And he was somebody. He was being held hostage in the basement of a house, and they had. It was a bondage basement, and when they brought him out, he was wearing a horse tail and he had a ball gag, and they had him pulling a cart, pulling people in the cart. And he was
I know what
talking
you're
with
talking
the
about.
Oh
synthesizer.
wow.
Oh, this shit was hilarious. I was crying. I'm
Okay, so let
sorry.
me
That
move
was a
to the next.
sidetrack.
Let me see. Did everybody get a chance to answer that question?
Yeah.
So it sounds like everybody's kind of in between, whatever. Okay. So the next question is: do you like or dislike dirty talk during sex?
Are you good at it? If
Now,
you
do
ain't
you
good at it,
like?
you shut up.
It's
Man,
a
Okay,
must.
so
You shut up and blow.
so for you, it depends on if they're good at it.
Yeah, you know, somebody
well,
good.
Oh.
somebody
If
gotta
you can't talk
practice.
shit,
You
don't
can't
try it. You
just.
sound stupid.
So like if
Damn.
she sound like she fake like oh yeah yeah like that you like oh fuck cut that you like
Just
that.
shut
Don't
up.
even waste my time. I ain't doing nothing for you.
That
I'll
shit
go
is
play
funny
video
then.
games.
But you
Feel
know
me?
some people might not know. I mean there's not really a school that you can go to that teaches you how to talk dirty. But I mean it should come with the I don't know. I feel like it should come with the freak of the person. Like it
Yeah.
should yeah. I mean some things
So,
you
what do
shouldn't
you
have
rate
to
your
be.
talk dirty game on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, I guess no complaints. But I'm just saying like. Uh,
That, that wasn't a number.
It don't have to be. The fact that I don't get no
I was
complaints, I
playing.
get the job done. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like it comes with the territory. Like, you should already know what your partner or whoever you're dealing with, you should know, like, what turns them on, what things to say, and things of that nature. So, I mean, that's just how I feel.
I feel you. Well, I like to be talked dirty to. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah. Shit.
Talk dirty to me, shit. That turns me on. I'm just saying.
I'm on the
Um,
opposite side. I don't really I like to be talked dirty to. I don't care. To me, it's funny. I can't take it seriously, and it makes me laugh and ruins the moment. So is that?
Damn.
Is it the way that they're talking dirty to you,
That'd
or
be great.
Yes. It's just
That shit turns me on.
is it? Are you meaning like it makes you laugh because it's cheesy sounding, or just like what do you mean?
well, okay. What are we considering talking dirty?
I mean, like he
Come on, guys,
like
throw some examples
like
out
he
there.
hitting it. Y'all all in the mood. He getting it like it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And he like, I don't know, something
I
like,
think he
yeah,
asking
girl,
for an
you
example.
want this dick or you like this
Yeah,
dick, this,
please give her an example, please.
Yeah, that's
Like how dirty we going? Like 10 dirty?
Just do you know? Do you? Just do you?
Whatever that
right.
shit.
Alright.
Whatever you consider dirty.
Like he
Not everybody
smacking
give an
your
example.
ass and,
Huh?
I don't know,
Not
like,
everybody give an
Like this
example.
dick all the way
Look
in
at
you?
him. He want to go
In
Oh,
deep with
you.
it. Look at him.
You
oh,
feel that shit, don't you? You like that
oh,
shit, don't you, baby? Huh? Huh?
oh,
You want me to go show you? Want me to leave it there?
oh.
No, no, no. You know what I'm
so,
saying?
or
Like,
he can be
you
like
can
Right.
What you
punishing you,
say?
like,
Do you want me to leave you for dead? This is what he said. Oh my God.
what you want me to do with it?
No.
What he said?
Mm.
hell
Actually, is
to
that what he
the
said?
no.
Did he say, do you want to leave you for dead?
I say you want
Is
me to
that what he
leave it
said?
there.
Oh, okay. Leave it
Oh.
there.
there.
No, I
I
didn't say
thought
I
you
was
said you want
killing
me
it.
to leave you dead. No, that's too dirty. I'm sorry. Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
no.
That's it.
I mean, but
You know what my thing though? I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I'm 100%. Hey, my thing is, when a motherfucker talk dirty to me, call me a bitch. Shit. And
Oh
that's
wow.
it. Now, any other
Oh.
time, don't call me no bitch. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So you want some ass
You know,
smacking,
Yeah, that's
pulling
Con, baby.
hair?
That's Con. I told you, Con was
That
yeah.
that we can do.
let me
Smack
know.
that
You feel
ass,
me?
pull that
Spank that
hair,
ass,
get a
call me
doggy
bitch.
style,
I'm
pull
just
my
saying.
head back.
Be a little rough
Get
with
that,
you, rough you up a little
that
bit.
dirty
Damn
doggy in
Mm-hmm.
right.
there. That shit
Now, no hair
sexy. Gonna
pulling,
get
no
him
choking,
some
because I ain't into
immunity.
that goddamn shit right there.
Wow.
She
So
need
that's
to
when you
choke.
know
I
it's getting
think I'm more
good.
into dirty actions more than dirty talking. Like
Oh,
talking's cheap.
okay.
I
Okay.
just worried.
Hey,
I mean, talk is cheap, but shit, you gotta have some actions behind that shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you can't talk dirty and you can't spank that ass, you need to go somewhere else. I'm
oh
just
yeah.
saying.
But I
Or
feel
Oh well, yeah.
talking.
like
Ass is getting spanked all day, but I would rather a female instead of saying I'm gonna pull it out and do you want me to do this, I'd rather you just do it.
But I feel like if
Sorry,
you
y'all.
in the
Hold on.
action of actually, if you're in the action and he's doing what he's doing or she's doing what she's doing and she's talking dirty, I feel like at that particular point you are doing action. Are you not? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I see where you come from.
you know what I'm saying? So if she fucking riding your dick. You laying on a bed, she riding your dick. She like, yeah, this my dick. This my dick. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit. Or she's just saying some nasty shit. Is she not portraying action at that particular point in time?
Yeah, she's being very territorial. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Okay.
See,
He
you
said
know what?
territorial.
Very
she's
That's
taking claim and shit
territorial.
like the white man.
Like,
So what you saying?
Calm down.
You feel me?
No, I'm
At
just
that point in time, that is her dick.
no,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
that's
say that.
definitely an action. That's stimulation through action. Like I
hell,
said,
I like to
I
give
guess
out
what I mean is
punishment.
the approach.
Damn.
I like to give out punishment. If I'm talking
Hey.
shit. You been
Uh,
naughty. You been naughty today, huh? You ain't been talking back to mama, huh? You know what I'm saying? Just like, some shit,
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Okay, now that's some role
Yeah.
playing shit right there.
right.
What?
Mm-hmm.
you would be surprised at how many men like that.
They do. It's a
They
lot
won't
of people
admit
that
it
do.
publicly.
Yeah, now that's a whole different territory right there. You doing role
They
playing?
won't admit it
Okay.
publicly, but you get
Why
behind closed
territory gotta
doors and
be
oh
involved?
baby.
You feel me?
Because I'm just saying, role playing. Not too many people
For
think
lack of
of
a better
role
word.
playing when you think of talking dirty. You think of, oh, you like this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that's, that's definitely an action. That's stimulation through action.
Hell, I
But,
like
not necessarily
Well, that's
I
not
like to
nothing
do a little
wrong with that.
mixture. I like to do a little mixture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A
It
little
depends
role
on your
Some
playing.
people,
it depends on your mindset though.
Hmm.
You know, when them lights go off, it's a whole different story than when we up in front of everybody.
Right.
I'm serious though.
Yeah,
Like when
that's
we in front of
true.
everybody,
It's true.
look, you respect me, I'm gonna respect
Hmm.
you. You feel me?
I say when the
Right.
doors close, 'cause the lights don't always go off. But
I
when them
mean,
doors
look,
close,
I don't give
When
a
you
fuck.
got
The
the
lights be
special tap
on in my
tap
city.
on
You
tap
feel
off
me?
lights,
Fuck you
I'm just
mean?
that's a
fucking.
different story.
Hey.
I
right.
mean, behind closed doors. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a difference. Like when you're in
People
front
are
of
different.
everybody.
That's what they say. You never know who somebody is behind closed doors. And
Yeah,
trust
Yeah,
and
no.
believe.
yeah, very
There are some
true.
people that I know and who they are during the day and who they are behind closed doors. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different people.
I agree.
But of course.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay
so the
then.
next question. Facial or swallow?
Neither. How about that?
And why is that,
What the
Kai?
fuck?
I can agree with that.
Get the
I can
boot.
agree with
Damn,
Get
get
the
the
boot.
boot. Get the fuck out of here.
And why is that,
So I have a
Kai?
story about this.
I
Okay.
mean,
I have a story about this.
I just don't. You know, I don't want that shit on my face. I'm just saying.
First of all, and
Now,
here, okay, so this is my story. My ex and I used to fight about this a lot. We used to, it's the one thing that we argued about. You never swallow, you never swallow, you never swallow. Okay. So finally I said, I swallow if you swallow.
Mm.
Wait, whoa, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What was he swallowing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
that was
same
him.
thing I was swallowing, nigga.
Him.
Here
He
you come.
swallowing him.
Open your
What
mouth.
you
shut the
say?
fuck
Wait, hold on, what?
crazy.
Hold on. He did what?
He
Talking
said,
about
hold on,
this
hold
I
ain't
know
on.
even
what the
funny.
fuck I'm talking
It's not
about, bro.
even
That's
funny.
hilarious.
It ain't
It's
even funny.
hilarious. You're right. It's not funny.
It's
It's
what
hilarious.
you
What you
said.
This
talking
shit ain't
What?
fucking funny to me.
What? You feel me?
This
It's
shit
not
just
even
went too
funny.
damn
That
far.
shit
You feel
hilarious, bro.
me?
That's what the fuck
That's
I'm
what he
talking about.
thought. That's
Mm-hmm.
what he thought. And I said, now you know how I fucking feel.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's not
I
funny.
I
It's
applaud
not
you. I
funny.
applaud you on that.
I
Oh,
held that
Yeah,
shit.
shit
I
and
like
I
her. I
handed
like
right
her.
back
Okay, I
to him.
like her.
Yeah.
Damn,
Wait,
Ty.
I held
hold
that shit
on.
in my mouth
I
and
gotta
gave it
get to the
right back
bottom of it. I
to
gotta
him.
make sure I heard correct.
He's
What was he
still lost.
swallowing?
Heard it correct.
Right, he heard it. He heard it. He heard it.
It was supposed
Yeah,
to
You
be
you
heard
know
what
his
you
that.
thing. I
said.
held that shit in my
Pick that
mouth and
soap
gave
up
it
down
right
there.
back to him. I swallowed some and gave him the rest.
He
Mm-mm.
did it.
Ugh.
He was so pissed off. No, he didn't do it. What the fuck? What the
Nasty.
fuck? What the fuck? I said, now you know how I feel.
Give me my.
Stop
If he would have did that
saying
shit,
that.
it ain't no coming back ever. The fuck?
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna tell you
Ugh.
to leave him if he did
Ugh.
that shit.
You feel
That's
me?
nasty.
So then, okay,
He
so
talking about
wait a
some
minute. So
dirty
wait a
jewelry.
That
minute.
shit. All right,
So
next
wait a minute.
question.
Wait
Next
a minute.
Oh,
Hold
question.
okay.
on.
So
Hold
hold on, hold
Next
on,
on.
bunny. Hold
question.
on, hold
Next
on, hold on,
question.
bunny. Because I know where you're going with this.
Let me
I
make
don't
sure that
expect my woman to swallow nothing that she
Bunny didn't
gives.
say nothing.
we
No, but I got a question.
Cut it out.
Why is it okay for the female to swallow y'all stuff, but y'all can't swallow y'all own? Isn't it not from
Oh my!
you?
I
First
thought
off,
bunny said. I knew he was going.
I
first
don't make
off,
you swallow your own, first
do
of
y'all
all.
swallow yourselves?
I mean,
every time my nigga
I
kiss me after
mean,
he come up.
I mean.
you kiss them in the lips.
Come
So
on now.
to be quite honest, if he goes down, he comes up, he's kissing me. What he is all in my mouth too. So basically,
So
That's
if
what
you
you
eat pussy,
allowed
just
to
like you
happen.
automatically have to,
You
like
allowed that
unless
to
you
happen.
if you ain't swallowing, you eating pussy, I don't know what you're doing. Second of all, that's two different levels of shit. Like what you're saying, like who the fuck gonna
No.
no
but
Isn't
then
it
why are you
not?
no
trying to force me
never
to,
Isn't it not still
never
ejaculation though?
trust
It's
me,
just a female
trust me, he was
ejaculation.
hot and it was a whole
That's
thing
like
behind it.
cannibalism to a
But
man,
he
though.
stopped
There's a
doing
facts.
it.
different level.
No.
Eating chicken
It's
fried
a
chicken.
whole
How?
nother.
You just
How
go
does
do
that
that.
even get to that point? Like how?
This
Damn, I
fool
mean,
said
I just okay.
cannibalism.
Well,
I'm
if that's
confused.
a level of freak, I would never reach that. Let's just throw that out there.
So
Next
you ain't
No,
no
question.
freak
no, I
then,
don't
little
feel he's
baby.
right. I don't feel that her dude was right in like forcing the issue. If you ain't got a
Nah, he
super
forced.
freak
Nah,
in your
the
head,
forcing the
you
issue
ain't got a
part.
super freak.
Yeah, I don't get it for the issue
That's
part because I
yeah,
mean,
but
I did
the
this for you. I gave this
comeback
to
was
you.
a RRP.
You do
Fuck
whatever you
that.
want with it. I don't care.
That was rules for divorce, goddamn.
Why
damn.
is she so tickled off?
I would have really let you like. I would like.
Yeah, tell me
Is you
where you want me to
serious?
put it.
Like that? Is you serious right now?
I mean,
If we had
my
a
thing
bitch
is,
freaking
Well,
out
we
like
had been
this,
through. That's what I said. It was the one thing that was the one thing that we argued about.
That
We
shit's
were in a
weird, yo.
relationship for like 5 years, and that was the
but
one
see,
thing that we argued about. And
this
I was
is
just
the
like,
thing
I'm not
though.
gonna keep having this discussion with you. And so finally, I was like, okay, all right, you want to keep having this discussion? I'm gonna fix this shit. And guess what? It
hmm
got fixed.
And I
It didn't
guess.
bother me no
So did
more.
the relationship end with
So
the
so
ending of
y'all
that?
scared of nut?
No,
That's a way to fix it. Shit.
well, she did say that
What
was
is
Know
her
it?
what y'all
ex
saying?
from
Y'all
past.
scared of
He
nut?
said we scared of nut. Is you scared of
Yes.
nut? I'm just saying.
Right. It sounds like he's scared of nut.
Mm.
That's what's out.
this
I
is my
mean,
question.
if
Have you ever
okay.
tasted it? Because I have. It's not pleasant. It's sour, it's
Mm-mm.
bitty, it's bitter,
Hopefully
it's
nobody in the
not
party has tasted
pleasant
that shit.
flavor.
Let's
But why would
show of
Hopefully, no
hands.
male
I
has
haven't.
ever tasted that,
I'm just saying I haven't.
especially
Let's throw
his
that out
own.
there. Next guy up. Answer your question. I ain't.
that's
You know
it,
what I'm
it is
saying?
nothing
y'all want
pleasant.
somebody to swallow all that shit, fuck that.
And it's not like
Nah, bro.
it's not like my call right now, a shot of tequila. It's not like that. It
Mm.
is the flavor
My thing is
is
though,
like no.
y'all want somebody to do all that, but it's some shit y'all ain't willing to do.
Mm.
Like what?
Yeah.
Such as
I mean, it's a lot of shit. You feel me? I mean, I can't pinpoint one thing or whatever. Now, me myself personally, I think if a woman swallows, it's a more of a attachment to the woman than it is to the man. Cause you know what I'm saying? I think
No, I just want you to blow my fucking mind.
no no no.
yeah, I'd rather just
I'm not swallowing shit unless that
come
probably
through. You
that
just let
motherfucker
it
got to be
run back
lying.
down.
You
It's
feel me?
nasty, bro.
I'm
If
trying to
if
hear what
if
she's
they
saying. I'm trying to
if
hear
we
what
in a
she's
The
saying.
relationship
thing is that
now,
it's
if
not like
if
like
we're in a relationship and I decide to do it, that's because I feel like I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not finna do it to it ain't everybody I
Uh,
come across in life because you got
yeah, I
some
hope
people,
not.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
some people do it to any and everybody they come across in
Yeah,
life.
some
You see
people
what I'm saying?
do.
yeah.
You in my
It's
mind,
some
you
No.
gotta
people
be
birth
special.
control.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just being honest.
Seriously. He's
Uh,
right.
I
He's
don't
right. I know
care.
that
They
girl.
can keep their birth control that they got. I'm good.
I know that
Mm.
girl.
Be like, I ain't
Nasty.
gonna say no names, but be like us. You got to get pumped out. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Say the name. Fuck though.
No, no, I ain't gonna do that. But I'm saying though, when I feel like when women do that, especially if they care about the man, it's a more of an attachment. Cause you, hey, I
It's
got to be
nothing
in
that's
love
done
with you.
lightly.
Exactly. That's some stuff you do with somebody that you
All right, so
intending
say you
on
getting your
marrying.
boyfriend or your man, you giving him head or something, he just busting your mouth. Then what? Where do you go from there?
Spit that
We
shit
fighting.
out.
No, it's a
Exactly.
whole fight. We
And
got
then I'm
fight.
gonna curse you out and say why you do that.
Right?
Why
We
you
got
do
these
that?
hands.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not,
If I tell you,
hey,
if I tell you, let me know
if
when you
it
get
works,
ready to
if that
come.
happened, that
Ain't
happened.
no such
But
thing
I'm
as,
going to
oh,
spit
I
this
didn't
shit
know. Oh,
out.
you knew.
Yeah, 'cause you know your body, you know how what it feel like. You just trying to be ornery, and to me, at that particular point in time, the trust has been broken. Like, no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm.
me, I'm just going to spit this shit
That's
out.
one of them. It came out of nowhere.
Oh, okay. Well, I
That's
stab your
it.
dick out of nowhere. Let's see how that happens.
But I think it's wrong for a man to ask a woman to swallow. I
What?
do. I think it's wrong.
No, I
What?
agree with that. I
If
agree.
you come
Like,
across every woman that you mess with
You
and she
think it's
swallowed
wrong
you,
to bring a
it's a
sexual
problem.
idea to your relationship?
let it
You say
happen.
swallow? That's
Just
a
let it
turnoff.
He's so
happen.
retarded.
That is a turnoff right there.
You asking and begging and shit. Just let it happen. Calm
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
down.
not. It's not. Asking and begging is two different things. Like you in a relationship and then he brings up, "Hey, babe, I want to try this. I want you to try this." That you feel
It,
like that's wrong to ask or
eventually,
bring
that's gonna
ideas to a
lead to
relationship?
Why?
begging, and that's
Why would
just
you?
let it
Those are two
happen.
different things.
But why would you want
Trying
somebody to do
new,
that and you're not intending on
trying
being
new
with them?
positions,
You know what I'm
trying
saying?
new
Some
things
people do that
sexually,
with
I'm
each
all
saying
that.
in a
other.
relationship wise, this shouldn't be wrong to bring an idea to it.
No,
That's
it's
what
not
my
wrong.
answer is
It's not wrong to
referring
bring
off
an
of.
idea
Not
to
just somebody you just meet and you're fucking and you're like, okay, I want you to swallow. No,
But you
that's
know how many
different.
people do it though? You feel me?
it. No, I agree. There's nothing wrong with bringing a new idea into it.
No, it ain't. But if you be persistent about it and be like, come on, come on, come on, now that's a problem.
Somebody's not.
Like,
He's not
come on,
comfortable.
So
baby,
that
tonight
means
is the night we're
so
gonna do
Or
in a
this.
relationship, I would
he's
think
not
this
comfortable.
would
If
be
your
my thing.
partner is
I
not
would think, well,
comfortable.
you keep pressuring me to do it. Well, what the fuck you had to do it before me? You feel me?
Dun dun
Oh wow, damn.
dun. Okay.
It's something new. Have
Everybody.
you been here?
It's facts.
Y'all
No, I'm not.
ignorant.
How? We just being honest. Like,
Yeah,
what we supposed to do, lie?
everybody,
What you
really?
mean?
Mm-mm.
I had some swallowers. I had some spitters.
You hear me?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Some on rub it
Okay.
in.
But it's like what
Rub
Con
it into
said. That's
Some
how
what?
they
of them rub
felt
it in.
about me. You know what I mean? That's how they felt.
I mean, but yeah,
Blow
but this
bubbles.
how it be sometimes.
This
But
nigga
Get that
said,
out of here.
oh my god.
this,
Anyway.
first of all,
Mm-mm.
first of all,
That
this
is
is my
Next
thing right here.
question, bro.
Go
Me
Let's
go.
move on to the
myself,
next question.
I
Ain't
am
no
not
next
I've
giving
been
question.
somebody
asked for the
this.
next question like 10 minutes ago, but we still
Okay,
on
go
it.
ahead.
So,
Okay, so the next question is, if you offer to give a man or woman oral and they stopped you, would you be offended?
yeah, that's a DDT off rip. Rock people's elbow from the top ropes.
You said that
What?
in English.
Thank
I
you.
understood
What the
everything he said. I just didn't
frick?
understand the
Can one
question.
of you translate that into English?
Basically, bro, you eat a girl out and she stop you, would you be offended?
Or a
No,
dude.
not even in the act, but started. Offered. She said offered.
I don't know.
It's not
No,
like
because
you
it's a
Okay,
about to
good
start
reason
and then
why.
at the
But it's
time it's
not
like no,
rocket
but
science.
you
right.
already into
This
it.
is
You
this is the
already
thing.
into it, and then she fucking yawns, and then like you know what? Let's just stop.
That's
Mm-mm,
never
that
That
shit
happened to me,
means
wild.
so I'm kind
you
of
You
don't
feel
know
me?
what
That
you're
confused.
never
doing,
happened.
or
That
she
never
don't know
happened
what
to
she's
me.
doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You must not be good at what you're doing, or she
Hmm.
might be about to fart. You know what I mean? Like she might be looking out for you.
I can respect that. That's a good answer. I can
But
So
then
respect that.
you
no.
keep withholding shit
Okay,
all
let
If you
me
night.
let
But
me
will,
that
throw
you
better
this.
gonna
be.
fart in
But
his
that better be
face.
part of her
That better be the
statement
motherfucking
too.
reason, right?
But let me
No.
throw this. Let me
Fart in
throw
his
this in there
face.
too. All women, again, women should know their bodies. All women are not clitoral. That does not do it for every woman. Every woman. I
Yeah.
am one
Mm-hmm.
of those women. You can go down on me all day, but
Fuck
penetration
no.
just doesn't do
Alright,
it.
where's the sign up for the contest? Let's sign this shit.
Penetration
Fuck
is what
that.
does it for me. I
This
don't care what
Fuck
nobody
that.
fool.
says.
This nigga.
Fuck that. I don't believe in
Right,
none of that
right.
shit.
That's what I was saying. If she lift her head
Wow.
up, that
Then
might be.
what?
He's
It
ready to
ain't
get
no such thing as
robbed.
that. That's not. I don't do this. Alright. Where's
No,
Because
I'm
what
the
if
just
you
sign
had
up
a
saying. I
sheet?
female
mean,
that they
you
don't
can
do
do
nothing
it.
for them, but
I
they
have
let
no
you stay
problem
there
with
for hours?
it. I actually enjoy it. I do.
Man,
But
you down there
enough's
wasting your
enough.
time.
A few minutes. Let's move on because I need penetration. It's just that
I don't know.
simple when it comes to me.
I need the foreplay. I need the foreplay. I'm sorry. I need all that
I
shit.
have issues. I have sex issues. I'm just gonna say, knowing that the man of the moment is ready is enough foreplay for me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
I have issues.
Damn.
Like I said, I have my issues.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. You know what you want.
Okay.
Okay, next question is:
Down
should
to
you
this.
bust it wide open on the first date, or wait at least 2 or more weeks?
What you waiting on?
Wait,
But
wait,
First off,
wait.
it's a long
depends.
day.
Let's just throw that out there.
It does depend.
It depends on what.
How the night is going.
Yeah, the vibe.
Okay, so it
I
depends
think you should
on
wait.
you. So basically you're saying you're basing it on the
You can't
vibe.
go into every situation looking like yeah tonight I'm definitely fucking first night. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it's not
It
like
depends on
might not be
you know
fucking,
what I'm
but
saying?
So
You
you're
might at the end of the night
basically
you might be like I don't
That
even want to
depends.
fuck this bitch no more, or you know what I'm saying? It all depends how it goes.
so you're
That
basing it
depends
on
on
the
the
vibe.
situation. That is situational.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
yeah,
understand where you guys are coming from because
situation.
you are talking more of a dating situation, but there are other situations that are strictly sexual, and
Okay,
that's
so
all. It's not
basically
even really
you go into the situation knowing that it's strictly going to be some sex
Yep.
involved.
Right.
precisely.
Okay. So based on a
I ain't never
situation
did that shit.
where,
Booty call.
so based on the situation to where it's not like that, and it's basically like, hey, what you doing this weekend, or what you doing
First date,
tonight?
get to know each other, and all that
Yeah,
vibe.
but the vibe is there. You find them, attractive sexually. They find you attractive sexually. Would you wait, or would you go on and handle it the first night, or would you wait? That's the question.
So Tommy gonna hit on the first night. I'm just saying. That's what you saying.
I mean, basically, yeah, but I'm just saying
Unless I
if
see, unless I, you know what I'm
but
saying?
this
It's
is
like,
this
yeah,
is my
I would,
caveat.
but then I
This is
might
my
not. Like,
caveat.
if this is something quirky, like, I wouldn't,
If
or
I
it
was
seemed like she'd be
if I
attached,
was looking
like, thingy, nah.
if I was looking for a relationship, then no, and I then not the first night, and we'd see down the line.
Okay. But if it was just, I'm
If it
just
Me
was
on a
going
regular
out
day,
kicking it.
no drinks, no dinner, doing this. I'm going home. Peace, and
Sounds like
that's
a
out.
good day.
Today was a
Okay.
good day.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't doing this shit.
Anybody else want to answer that question?
Kind of like hell no.
Hell no, I ain't fucking you on the first day.
I don't know.
Anybody
It's a
else
lot of
wanna
clingy. It's a
wanna
lot of
answer?
clingy people on both sides of the fence. So I have to say
It
no on the
is.
first day.
It is for real.
I mean that's something that you know for a fact. No matter how good the night is, it should be said that you're not doing anything. That should be pre-warned. Because then you go get offended if a guy tries to.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Might have wanted to, but I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I can understand that.
hmm
Okay, so
But
then this
next
goes.
question.
This rolls into the next question then. So, what is the longest you have made someone wait, or you yourself waited for sex? And what about with a new partner?
4.5 months.
4.5 months. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I've waited
Wow.
over a year.
And then we end up
Mhm.
getting married.
That's what I'm
Okay, so
talking
this is
about.
talking about first time intercourse or
No, not first time
Now, the longest
intercourse.
you ever waited,
The longest,
Anything.
the longest I went with that was a year.
the longest you waited,
What?
Mm-hmm.
the longest you
Was a
have
year.
made somebody
But
wait,
I'm
or you
saying
yourself has waited.
y'all actively like seeing each other regularly, that type of thing.
No,
That what you're saying, Con?
I
Or was it a like on
no,
off
yeah,
conversation?
cause was it like cause
no,
me and my
at the
wife was
time
out of
I didn't date nobody, and I waited
Oh
for a
yeah,
whole
that'll
year.
count.
yeah,
No, it has to be
yeah we
someone
were
you
out
were
of we were
dating
in
and
different
waiting.
states. Yeah.
Oh, somebody that I was dating and didn't
Oh,
have sex with.
Dating and
that's
waiting,
so
yeah.
cute.
It was probably shit about 6 or 7 months that
Hmm.
I was actually living with, and then do nothing for
Oh
like six or
hell
seven
nah.
months.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
no.
fuck no.
Tommy said you getting these draws all the way, bro.
No, the thing, no, the thing
Nah.
was, the thing is
I'm
what
getting.
my
I
thing
would have.
is, me
He
myself.
ain't never make no attempt.
Oh, he made attempts,
Bro, you green
but
as
I
hell,
was
Clan. Get the boot. She
why?
need the boot 2 times.
No, no, no,
Not the
no,
boo two
no.
Boo.
times.
No, I'm gonna tell you why, and I can explain this. See, at the time, what did you get, boy? What the hell you get? Well, you get a regular
Oh
pair
man,
of
she finna go
Hawaiian.
into a detail store with the kids around. Oh my.
I'm gonna make him get out. Come and get your baby. What baby? Bye bye. Go take it to Yaya. Hold on, y'all.
Such a mess. Yeah, I need to understand this.
Bonbon. So what do you say?
Huh? What's the question again, you guys? I've been smoking and
Butter
drinking.
ain't
I'm
even
sorry.
answer the question.
I am answering the questions. I am answering the questions. What is the longest you have made someone wait or you yourself waited for sex? And what about with a new partner?
Me myself, I used to be a dog ass nigga back in the day. So I wouldn't have sex with you and then, just leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
You'll
in a
do
committed
what?
relationship, so I wouldn't have sex with you and I just leave you alone. But I'm in a committed relationship now. Like I've been booed up for years, so that was long ago. So long ago.
Yeah. Um, Still didn't get a date on that, but yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Long, long, long time ago, but just long ago. Okay, just calm down. You do too much. Okay, you doing
Okay,
the
y'all, I'm
most.
back now.
That
I'm ready.
wasn't
I'm
the
Well,
ready.
she was saying
question, nigga. First of
she
all,
was saying she been in relationships with niggas that ain't never hit. Like,
Well, I mean, I can't say that, but I'm because, bro, I was big on games back long, long time ago. I was big on
mm,
games, and so
mm-hmm,
it was
mm.
a game for me. It was fun.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Hell yeah, and then your big brother will have to see me.
I don't have no big brother.
Damn.
I'm the oldest.
Little brother, all that. I'm gonna give him a
No,
ring to
you
see
can see
me.
me,
You ain't
my
gonna play
nigga.
with
You
me
want
like
to
that.
fight? You want to fight? Nothing.
Listen,
You want
listen.
something to knock your ass out?
babe, this is
Damn.
about after hours talking,
They
not
are so
midday talking.
violent.
Yeah, I'm just being honest,
Come
okay?
on, come
I
on,
feel like I
Con.
can
Come
come in
on,
here and be
Con, with the
honest.
Okay,
story.
okay.
Yeah,
My thing
kind spit it
was,
out.
okay, the guy that I was with, he had started going out. Cause I stopped going out, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's too much stuff in the street. So he had started going out and staying out all night. I have no problem with you coming home later in the night or whatever. But he was going out, staying out overnight the next day. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, if you
She
staying
like
out all
shit.
night,
She ain't
you
gonna give me
fucking
none of that
around with
home. Might as
something.
well stay out.
No, no, no. That's why I stopped fucking with him like that. We still stayed together and whatever. But I wasn't fucking him. I was like, nope. I don't know what the fuck you doing. Cause I'm not finna let nothing come home to me.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can
So
understand that.
when he was out there doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do, yeah, he still came home, took her home, but he was still in the streets. So loved him dearly. You know what I'm saying? Loved him to death. But I love me more. You feel me? So
Right.
my thing
I
was,
love me
I
more.
I didn't want to
There's a
bring.
song.
I wasn't gonna bring nothing home to my kids. So I didn't want nobody that I was in a relationship to bring something home to me, which was gonna bring something home to my kids. You know what I'm saying? So we was like I said, we were still in a relationship, but we didn't have sex. You know what I'm saying? I
I
had got to the
understand
point
that.
to where I was like, I'm content without doing nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm. Right.
And so I'm just doing me. You know, I ain't saying not
You
now I ain't doing nothing, but that's a
and
different story now.
me.
But yeah, it wasn't about that long. And I can't take no chances like that. You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta worry about
Right.
your
Especially
health.
especially if they telling you that they going out and hanging with the fellas and you don't that shit don't add up. They tell you they was with somebody, but somebody say, nah, they weren't with me. They called me looking for them. You feel me? So
Right,
Right.
now
right.
you done told me a lie, and somebody else didn't told the truth that you wasn't with them. So shit, what am I supposed to believe? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
I mean, I think
Like,
that's an excellent reason to, maybe
Yeah.
withhold the cuckoo,
hell yeah, shit. Look, I don't need nothing going on down there. You feel me? Shit, I love me.
I
Right.
understand. I understand.
Hmm.
Especially if you keep lying. Who sleep?
Probably your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So,
ain't me.
Everybody like
They weren't talk. They
Everybody
weren't
like,
Ain't
it
Tommy
ain't
no
me,
talk.
it ain't
female
me.
that's going to
They
All
sleep.
weren't
right,
Tommy
next
talk. She was
question.
talking. Yeah.
uh,
Next question.
this was from a guy, obviously. Ladies, would you
Mm,
get in a sexual? I don't know. It just says, ladies, would you get sexual with another female?
no.
No,
No.
No.
no,
I don't like girls like that. I don't even find women attractive.
no.
It's funny because I have female friends who are gay, and I have female friends who are bi, and I just don't get it because I don't find the female body attractive like that.
I find my female body
So,
attractive. Shit.
Oh, well, I'm hope you do. Shit.
I'm not saying.
I mean, as far as I don't.
But
It's
hey,
like
you do what you do. I'm a
female body.
clap for you and power you on
I
down. But
mean,
Just like what I don't understand, and I know I'm gonna get disagreement here, and that's fine. What I don't
I
understand
disagree.
is like I like the male body. I love the male body,
you
and
always gonna
I
disagree with your
people
ass.
think people in general. I can't say women. I can't say men. People
Hmm.
in general think that particularly the penis is ugly. I don't think it
I think it's a
is.
beautiful thing.
Oh
I
yes.
think yes. Okay, glad to
Oh
hear it,
yes.
ladies. I love it. I think it's
It's a beautiful,
adorable.
especially when it's
I
all
like the
oiled
pleasure
up
of
and
it.
shit, looking all sexy, and then it's flexing and shit because it's jumping around and shit. It's a sexy thing. I said, make the motherfucker jump. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do.
I like it.
I think it's,
I mean, to
I
each
even have
his
a
own.
penis coloring book. Instead of something.
What the?
I think it's a beautiful
I have a
thing, especially when
coloring
your
book.
hands get to caressing and rubbing all on it and stuff, and getting it all extra oiled up. Yeah, beautiful.
And the reactions you get when you do certain
Oh
things.
yeah, the little light moans and eye rolls back in the head, and
And I will tell you
yeah.
what
Look,
I've learned.
all the men quiet because
I
they
will
listening
tell
to
you what
what
I've
we
learned.
talking
They don't care. They don't want to hear none of this. Just for the record.
you'll hear this side
Tell
of
me how
it.
you like that picture I sent you.
But just for the record, ladies, uncircumcised, really, really, really a joy to play with.
I
Really a
You said
don't
joy.
what?
like uncircumcised because I don't
Uncircumcised.
like how when you pull down or pull back on it, all that little extra skin and shit that be covering the
Oh, but
top.
this is the thing.
I don't
You
like
gotta see
all
what you
that.
gotta do is you have to learn the joy, the pleasure of that tissue underneath, because what's been covered is so much more sensitive than what
about.
hasn't been.
Well,
You
I
can get
can't
the
speak
most
for everybody here, but
wonderful
I'm glad my mom
reactions by
cared.
playing. Oh my gosh, yes. It's a wonderful thing.
Hmm.
Sorry.
You said you
Okay,
can't
we
speak for
digress.
nobody. Did what?
I
He
can't
just said
speak
he
for
glad his
everybody here,
mom
but
cared.
I said I'm glad my mom cared.
Ah, okay.
Circumcised.
Okay. The uncircumcised, I'm telling you,
I mean, that's
it's
obvious.
just
Oh
a
yeah, I gotta
joy.
post my channel in the community. Oh, gotta do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a joy to enjoy. You get some of those wonderful reactions from that extra sensitive skin under there.
I heard
Hmm.
that too.
Hmm.
I done heard different mixed stories.
Yes,
Look at him. Next
Somebody
story.
got something in their throat?
all right. Next question. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So this is a good question, and it's not necessarily sexual. What attracts you to someone?
That is a good question. Hmm.
But it's not sexual. I'll go
Throat.
ahead and go first, okay? So I like guys with a nice smile.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You
Especially
said
like
nice
when they
smile.
dark skinned with some curly hair and they just get to smile like, ooh.
Oh, she went
But
all
they can't have
specific.
ugly teeth like
You said
like
nice smile or smell?
smile. I
smile.
like a nice smile. A
All
guy
right,
with
let
a
me
nice
post a picture.
smile.
I
Hold on.
mean, yeah, nice smell too. I want this funky
Listen,
ass
let
around
me
Okay.
see your
me.
picture.
Okay.
Smell like two ten musty ass bag of dicks. Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Ass gotta take a damn shower or some shit. I'm just saying. They gotta smell good too now. They
I
gotta
know that's
be
right.
bathed. The fuck? And I mean
Now,
daily.
yeah, hey, they gotta be smelling good, cause boy, when you go and give them a hug, you like,
I love that cologne. I love that
I
cologne that they
know.
be wearing. And you give
Them
them a
pheromones get there first, man.
yes. You
Oh
be
my
like, oh, you
goodness.
smell
Woo.
good. You know what I'm saying? Let me get all up in your chesticles. You know what I'm saying?
Philly.
Did you
Me
say
myself,
testicles or
I
Hey,
said,
chest?
Philly.
yes, it sounds like that's
I
what
knew that
she
was coming. I was
said.
waiting
I
for
You
it.
heard
said
what she said. Oh
Like you
my
went from you
chest.
God.
smell good to testicles. Like
He
real
was too
quick.
I
much.
said chesticles.
Yeah, anyway, he do too much. He heard you.
It sounds like she said testicles to me. I'm with you,
Nah,
cause that's what it sounds
I
like she said.
said
I'm just saying.
chest.
That is so wrong, y'all.
Well,
CHES.
ma'am, you're making up
He.
words, okay?
Yes, cover up. Nice
No,
cover up.
not covering
Uh-huh.
up. Never
Look,
that.
two people ain't gonna hear the same thing. You feel me?
That's
I'm
cause y'all
just
mind
Hmm.
in
saying.
the gutter. I ain't worried about
Well,
y'all. I ain't worried about
hey,
y'all.
it's
I'm
after
with
dark.
Con on this
It's
one.
after dark.
I
It's
know.
after dark.
I know.
You know,
I'm about to,
yes, my mind is in the
I'm
gutter.
about to take my
Yes, it
after
is right
dark ass in
now.
there and pour a shot. How about that?
Oh, I'm already drinking. You feels
I've
me?
been drinking.
See
I
that?
thought we were
Hmm.
Me
supposed to be
three.
drinking. We were
Yeah, that's
supposed
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
drinking.
I gotta pour the
I'm about
shot
to
though.
say.
Yeah, I
Then
gotta
she
get
Okay,
this
said,
shot.
y'all.
"Haha, I must
Can you
be."
repeat the question? Cause I need to rehear it again. Cause you know how it is. Now,
What
repeat
attracts
that
you to
shit.
someone?
Okay, this is my thing.
Mm-mm.
Hell
Type shit. Well, me
no.
myself, I don't go by appearance. I go by the inner person. You know what I'm saying? If I could talk to you and we could laugh and talk and have fun, that is what attracts me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to hold a conversation with me. Sometimes it can be deep. Sometimes it be, be a childish ass conversation. You know what I'm
Excuse
saying?
me.
I mean, I like to have fun. I like to laugh and joke around. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
But if I ain't laughing and joking around, something wrong with me. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I try
Mhm.
to make the best out of everything. So I'm looking for somebody that can come and shit, make me laugh.
Mold
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Hold you.
Tell me a good joke. You know what I'm saying? When I'm down, pick me up. Shit, you see what I'm saying? Don't be around like, man, just making it sound worse. All sorrow and shit. I ain't with this shit. I need me a comedian. Shit.
Wow.
Somebody,
Okay.
look, I can't sing, but I be singing my ass off. You feel
Hell
me? I
yeah.
like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We singing a song, we both can't hold a tune. You feel me?
Right.
Oh,
Your
that's so
mind
cute.
attracts me.
That tone deaf love.
Damn.
Yeah.
That nigga said that tone deaf.
Sometimes a
Hell
smile.
no.
But I'm serious though, cause some people be like, they go for appearance. Appearance ain't always everything. Cause they could be a beautiful person on the outside, but ugly as fuck in the inside. You see what I'm
True.
saying?
Amen.
True.
Right.
I've
True.
seen so many people are
Church.
beautiful on the outside. It ain't no church. I done seen beautiful people on the outside, and they so messed up, and they conceited. Now, if you want me to preach, I ain't gonna preach tonight, but I'll preach another day. You feel me?
Mm-mm.
Well,
But
I
just
mean,
after
that was the
I
dark.
gospel right there, though.
sometimes
hey,
Shit.
but it's the
when
Yeah.
it comes
truth
to
though.
those, I call
You
them
Yeah,
can't
that's what
ugly.
I'm
see.
saying.
I
Mm-hmm.
see no
But it's the
face.
truth. Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
conceited. I know some ugly people on the outside, and they ugly on the inside. You feel me?
Mhm.
Are
Yeah.
We call those
There
conceited.
you go,
people all eyes
boy.
and no
And I
face.
don't I don't like
Fake.
people like that, but I would deal with you because if you with somebody that I love and care about, I'm gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? But I deal with you from afar.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
Mhm.
I'm not gonna not deal with you at all because if you and somebody that I love life, I'm gonna deal with you. You feel me? But I hate to see. I ain't gonna say hate because hate is a harsh word.
Very
I
harsh.
dislike when people. Oh, I ain't messing with him, or I ain't messing with her. They ugly in this, they ugly in this, but they got beautiful hearts. You know what I'm saying? If they got some looks, is
Come on,
appreciated. You
Con.
see what I'm
No,
saying?
you can't do that. You can't do that, Con.
I can't do what.
You can't get mad because some people are judgmental.
No, I'm not mad, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Why be judgmental? Because in the next person's eyes, you ugly as hell to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You
But
got
I
you got to
mean,
think about
still,
that
some
because
people.
you don't want nobody
And
to
maybe
judge
to,
you
and
like
look,
that.
and maybe to the person that you think is ugly because you is
Yeah,
in the eyes of others. So,
you know what I'm saying?
but it just is what
I've
it is,
seen
and
some people
you can't
personal
fix
appearance on the
people,
outside
and you
is toe
can't
up,
change people,
but they
but
beautiful
you can.
people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they beautiful people. I've seen some beautiful people ugly as a mug on the inside, heart toe
It's
up.
the risk that I'm willing to take.
No, no, no. But
Okay.
see, that's gonna
Well,
make you
there
live
it
in
is, you guys.
misery. But that's gonna make you live in misery, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just
See,
I
so
don't
on.
know. Maybe it's just me. You feel me?
Don't worry about
I
it. It's
mean,
all
if
good.
you treat me nice, I'm gonna
Everybody has
treat
to
you
learn their
nice.
lessons their way. Not
No,
They
perfect.
I'm gonna
do.
treat everybody
Mm-hmm.
nice, but if it kind of be in a relationship with somebody, like it's something, it's judgment
But
somewhere. So
I
respect is
can't say
mutual,
that.
dog. But at the end of the day, for me to commit my all, yeah, it's some judgment somewhere.
No, but you gotta look
Uh,
beyond
can
those looks. You have
can
to
I
think
ask a
about what.
question?
Well,
Yes.
This is a question that's off the record. Just because he just said that, I'm just like he's saying that there's some judgment somewhere. I just want to know from him, like what exactly are you judging on? Because you're getting to know this person. So, what off the
hmm
rip are you just judging on?
No, I'm saying looks wise, it's gonna be some judgment.
Also, off the rip, you judging. Boom, look.
I mean, if not, that
that's
means
what he said.
So
everybody
if
fits
she
suit.
don't look right, you done
So
with her,
basically,
right?
everybody. So you're saying everybody fits suit no matter what, automatically.
I'm saying what?
So everybody should have opportunity to change. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like,
No, no, no. If
is
it's
it
going
just
off the
based off of
looks,
looks
and if
with
you're not
you?
gonna judge, I mean, any guy that's still to you should have a chance.
I
He
don't
asked for
think
any way to
that any
contact you,
guy
you're
that's
gonna
stuck
give
to
him.
me should have a
So
chance. I don't think
yeah,
But
that.
that
you
but it
because
has to be a
how you gonna
chemistry.
judge him if you don't know him? He's trying to get to know you.
I mean, I'm
So
just
if you
saying
ask
that
for
that's
any
not.
contact information, is you gonna give me your
Well,
email
she
or
was
something to
asking
stay in
you.
contact?
Well, remember, you're
I,
talking to the person who was asking you a question. You're not
I
talking
just
to
asked the
Khan,
question. I just
I
wanted
who
to know,
said looks.
was
I
it
answered the question. I
when?
said looks is gonna get judged. Yes.
So is
But it
it based
shouldn't.
off looks with you? Like that's boom, what it is? Like that's
No,
all I
that's
was
my first
asking.
judgment off rip. Like it's gonna be looks on.
But that's
Like I'm
wrong.
not gonna count. Oh, it might
Cause,
be.
Like,
cause
mine
Shit.
won't
It's
be
not wrong for
necessarily
him though.
looks for the
remember,
yeah,
parents.
how come it's not?
As the wise on the jumbotron. I'm not trying
Khan.
to be seen with a. Listen,
But
come on now,
listen,
don't do that.
Oh, look at
But
that
this the thing. It's not
mentality.
wrong for him, y'all. If he's shallow, then he's shallow. Let him be shallow. But the thing is,
I just wanted to hear it out his mouth.
with
You
that
know.
beauty, like when you get the most beautiful looking, seeming person, they
I
doing the
don't
most
even want
devilish
that.
shit. 9 times out of 10, all your homeboys want to hit. All your homeboys probably gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Probably already
Okay,
STDs,
you could
all of
have.
say
that
that,
come
but
with
I'm
it.
not dealing with no Respucia. That's simple. Like, on
No, I
God.
ain't saying go look for
oh my
No,
Respucia,
hold
but
on. No,
God,
because y'all
wow.
saying everything. No,
So
because y'all
Respucia's
saying
gonna be
free
outside
see,
of
game.
she
that.
didn't say
That's
that
what y'all
Respucia
saying.
was beautiful
Yes, y'all
inside.
did.
Everybody know
Listen,
Respucia
no,
just
But
everybody
y'all not
know.
Respucia.
even saying
Y'all
her
saying it's free
name
game.
right.
It don't matter what her name is. It's fucking ugly. The name is ugly. The name is ugly. So with that being said, come on now.
But you also kind would think about this.
hmm
Base and the base, we're animals. And it's about self preservation, it's about reproduction, it's about survival. And animals choose their mates on appearance and on strength and on prowess and power. And we're at base, we're animals. So it's actually more normal for us to choose a partner by that than what we have consciously decided is a more is a better way to do it.
Okay, well, listen,
He
my wife,
consciously
I
decided
didn't
that
do a lot of
Immaterialistic.
judgmental shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
With my ex-wife, I didn't do a lot of judgmental thinking. But at the end of the day, she didn't take advantage, so I ain't sparing shit for now on. So everybody got to suffer. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, you said that
Yes,
really
yeah.
fast, and I really don't know part of what happened. What you
I
said?
said based off my marriage, like my wife. When I say I'm judgmental a lot, now I'm saying like, well, with my wife, I wasn't like judgmental like how I am now. But now it's a lot of shit got going to factor. So since she ain't taking advantage of me not being so up guard with judgmental shit, now I'm just an asshole, I guess, because y'all say it's not right for certain things.
No, it's going to be different for everybody depending upon who you
Yeah.
are. It's not whether you're right or wrong. It's what, well, for some people, they do feel it's whether you're right or wrong. But what I'm saying is that basically, we're, as human beings, we're part of the animal kingdom, and it's natural for us to do that. But our
Shit, all animals look the
consciousness,
same to me. Shit, I'm just saying.
but they don't to each
I was
other.
waiting on
They
somebody to
do.
fucking say that, bro.
But they don't to each other. Have you ever watched like, and even to me, it's all the same. Have you ever watched like the mating rituals of the peacock spider, for example?
Yeah, it
YouTube
just
that
go by
shit.
how they
You
stick their
know
feathers out
how
and
they
do the
get, because
dance and all this shit.
they
Fuck
look the
that.
same, but they have to show themselves to be something different. But they have to be pretty. Remember, in the animal kingdom, the male animals are the ones that are pretty. The female
Well,
animals are plain, and so
I
the
don't
males
care.
have to prove they look good, and they have
We
to
ain't talking
prove
about
that
no
they're
damn
worthy.
peacocks. We talking about some humans now. I'm just saying. I
So
mean,
it
but
just depends. It
people
depends
want to be
on,
judgmental. I ain't gonna go there. Okay,
We
next
talking about
question.
cocks, just not
because
peacocks. You know?
it's human nature. It's human nature to be who we are. But before we move from this subject, I'm gonna say this,
Okay.
ladies.
Okay.
The guy that I'm currently spending time with, what got him, what got me with him, wasn't anything that I had ever experienced before, but it was simply the way that he looked at me. I had
Hmm.
never, I had
Okay.
never in my life been looked at by a man like he looked at me the first time he saw me. I
Hmm.
was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, really?
Hmm.
And it literally took him like a month, seeing him a few times a week. It took him a month to approach me, but I've never forgotten that. The way that he looked at me that first time, I was like, oh shit. So keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open. Yeah.
Hmm. Wow.
You a
Hmm.
freak. I got it.
Ah.
Damn.
You know what?
Well, that's what you got
I
to
am,
go
but that
there.
has nothing to do with it. It's that,
See?
Mm-hmm.
you know
Right.
that joke when you know that, what is that line that that line that did it hurt? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Whatever, whatever.
That
He was,
layman shit.
the
Mm-hmm.
look on his face was like he had never seen anything like me in his life. It was just like
Hmm.
bam, and I was like, whoa. I mean, I had a physical reaction to it. I like flinched. I was like, oh shit. So
Hmm.
it's out
No,
there.
she was talking about the
We're
line.
just saying
Did it
that
hurt when you fell out of heaven line? That's what I was. No, I was
I
commenting
got
on.
never
another
seen.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I wasn't. I was just
Are
telling
you
you.
Minute to
okay
last
with
night.
your partner always hanging out with the opposite sex friends?
I
Yeah.
was. Yeah, I was.
I personally don't see nothing wrong with it as long as, you know
I
what I'm
don't
saying,
either.
boundaries are not being crossed. I mean, 'cause I got opposite sex friends. I want you to respect the fact that they was there before you came along. You know,
Right, right.
I wouldn't
I
do
agree.
anything that would jeopardize the relationship.
Yeah.
So, I mean, long as it ain't going beyond friendship lines, then, things should be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is the
That's,
guys gonna say anything?
Am I
Apparently
gonna
not,
say anything?
Canadian.
I said the
Yeah.
guys is you and two other guys in here, so
Oh,
Opposite sex friends is cool if they ain't new opposite sex friends.
Well, what's wrong with new opposite sex friends?
right.
Cause we grown. How many friends you fucking need? You don't need that many friends. Everybody grown.
Oh, come on now. See, now you doing too much. Like, nah, come
Honestly,
on, man.
I
Communication
mean,
between
all
us.
right, straight up, like straight up,
There
all
got a
gotta
right.
be
point.
some kind of form of
So
communication between us. Simple.
yeah, they got to be like, you got a new friend that you like friends with, and y'all hanging out and y'all talk about it, and he never comes up in conversation. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the
So
He
I
problem.
comes
have
to
this
my
new
house
guy.
but
So
stays
I have a new
outside.
friend.
Right.
I have a new guy that I work with that I consider a friend who I adore, and we spend a lot of time together. And
Mm,
you
That's
know,
a
we spend
problem.
time together
No,
weekends,
it's
blah blah
not.
blah
Damn.
blah. Well,
mm.
is that? I mean, no. I mean, it's like you have to take into account that I don't know. Joey's adorable. I love him to death. We hang out, but he's flaming gay. So
Oh,
just because someone's hanging out with someone of the opposite sex doesn't mean, like my homegirl's husband got really upset with her for spending a lot of time at my house. And she would
Mm.
come over sometimes. She would come over when my son was home and I wasn't, if I had something to do, and then we come over. And he was all bent out of shape about it because she was hanging out at my house with my son until I came home. And
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
yeah, I'm like, first of all, she's like 20 years older than my son. So what? So what?
how old is your
Guys like
son?
That's
older
bullshit.
women. Okay, hello, he's gay.
But he trying to
Yeah,
figure out your
that's what
age.
you say. Really? So we're gonna make up the fact that somebody being, it's just people take it too far.
Hey man, I seen all types of shit on Jerry Springer. I don't. It's,
Well,
My girlfriend older than me by
I
16
have a
years.
question,
There you
you
go.
guys.
Yeah.
It's your Bonnet done. I have a question. Oh, forgot it. Never mind.
Oh,
Question.
boo.
I
Shut the
love
fuck
you.
up. You gonna
I
say
love you,
everybody I
Bonnie.
got a question.
Somebody got a peanut brain.
I love you, Bonnie.
Oh, who is that?
Tommy.
Well, I love you too. Like you my favorite, okay? I don't even know you, okay? And you my favorite, okay?
So you don't have no questions? You don't
Oh,
remember
I
it?
did have a question, but like, okay, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna remember in a minute. I've been drinking.
Mm.
I'm sorry, you guys, and
shit,
smoking.
we
Like,
all been
Okay.
I know, but
drinking.
I've been smoking.
Okay, so let me
I
ask
can't
you this
remember shit.
question. Let me ask you this question. This is another question that was asked. This pertains to us on PlayStation, obviously. And I would guess I would say whatever. But it says, who on your friends list would you fuck or would like to
wow,
fuck?
wow.
Okay, well,
Some of y'all may not be able to answer
No.
this question, and I understand.
why not?
Mhm.
Why we can't?
I don't know. I just said some of y'all may not be able to answer it. Shit.
I can answer that question. Um,
Yeah, I ain't gonna answer
We
that.
already know your
my
answer.
wife, my wife is on my friends
I
list,
know. We
and
already knew
There
your
I
you
I
go.
answer.
would
There
like
you
I
go.
would like to fuck her. So there we go.
There you
So
go.
I'm
Great
gonna need her to
answer. That is a great
get
answer.
the mic from you and let us hear her slap the shit out of you for saying that shit. Cause
Why?
you hear me?
Oh my God, the
Why?
security's automatic.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
say
Real
mean, she's
name
right here.
request.
She's cool with it. She just no blood, no foul. She's straight.
I mean, as we speaking at PSNs or we just going off the real name requests?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, we
Name
would.
request.
so. In other words, I friend requested somebody, but they haven't responded yet. But yeah, I want to vote.
No, you said
Right.
real name or PSN name.
Give that
Oh,
PSN. I mean, because their other people might not know they fucking real name
That's
request.
fine.
Yeah.
there's gonna be some people looking up PSNs. Let's get it.
That
I mean, I got 1,000 some friends.
Is it any of them that you would like to have sex with?
Multiple.
Is the question.
He
Multiple.
said no. He said no.
He
I'm
said
cool. What the?
multiple.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Ew,
God.
how?
Is
Mm.
it more than 5?
Possibly.
Oh my gosh.
I love
I ain't gonna
Possibly.
lie. I
I
ran
love
across
the
two.
undertone.
Possibly.
I ran across two that I would.
You sound like a politician answering that question.
But I
You
have
feel me?
though, so it's like it's just
I'm gonna say
going
no.
on.
Definitively. I haven't
It's two
considered
I
it.
thought about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Stop thinking about me like that.
We'll talk about that.
Damn,
We'll talk
You do
about
too
that after
much.
the
I don't
show.
even
Oh
know
Calm
my.
you.
down, guy. You do too much.
Hell
We'll
no.
talk about that in
Man,
a private chat, Con. We'll continue that discussion.
you feel me?
Right.
Alrighty
Shit.
then.
Why it gotta be private though? I kind of wanna know.
You can.
Oh, it
We're
ain't
not on
nobody y'all know,
YouTube.
believe me. And then nobody y'all know.
Okay.
I know y'all don't know these people.
Woo-woo.
That giggle though. Hell no.
Right?
She got
Anybody else would like to indulge in
That
that
quiet.
question before we
sounds
move on to the next
great
one?
of a kind.
What?
Anybody else
It
want to
was.
answer that
I'm
question?
just saying it was two. Yeah, you feel me?
I answered it. I don't know who else
I'll
answered.
answer it. I'll answer it.
Please, you gonna answer?
Nah, I ain't gonna answer that one because
Oh
I ain't got
no,
no one.
no. Okay.
So y'all ain't gonna keep it real, huh? That's
Right.
fine.
It's
I
kind of how
did.
it sound like.
You
Keep
feel
it
me?
2%, huh?
Shit, I need 100. I'm
One
just
thou
saying.
wow. One thou wow.
Hey, the best way to keep it is real. That way, when a motherfucker come to you, they can't say, "Oh, that's they gonna lie."
Hmm.
I'm just
But the
saying.
people
Next
y'all think
question, please.
thought about, have you ever mentioned it to them?
Oh, of course. Hey, it's been all night talks. You feel me?
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Hey,
they
at
Oh,
like
you
least
to do
they
a
it.
little
know.
frisky.
Wow. Do that. I'm
I'm just
very
saying.
sad.
Okay. All right. So, moving on. Would you rather get your toes sucked or your ass ate?
Neither.
Neither. I'm
Wait, wait.
cool.
You're gonna say
No.
neither?
I
Huh?
Neither.
need a different
All
type
right,
of
for
food.
one, I
I
gotta
like the
ask
kids.
first. Who have done that?
Oh, that was the
Who have done
question.
what?
I'm just reading
It's
the
me and two other
question.
guys in here who have done that.
Say
Mm-mm.
what?
Have y'all ever done that? Either one of them.
I'll say this.
What,
I've been on the
club?
receiving end of both, and neither,
Have y'all ever
and
sucked
both
a
grossed
female
me out.
toe up your ass?
Who sucked toes before?
Hey,
Me.
who suck toes
Me.
before?
Me.
Y'all
Me.
stupid.
There's sleeves and
And
TV.
Well, I've done both, so let's throw
Oh,
that out there. But
okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I've had it done, but I don't like this shit.
You can't
I
hit a
don't.
blunt with
Which
that person.
one?
I don't do the feet thing. I can't. Nah, you get kicked in your face. But I have had the other one.
I've experienced both, and I didn't enjoy either.
I didn't either. But now, if you talking about licking and sucking on something else, I'm down with that.
Hey, hey.
What you talking
Ooh.
about?
Blow the horn.
I mean, this
Blow
is
the
one thing.
whistle.
I love it when a man licking on them
Right.
nipples. I'm just
Blow the
saying. I'm just
whistle.
saying.
Wow.
You talking
That
about
shit right
blowing the
there
whistle?
just turns me on.
No,
I'm
I'm
telling
talking about just the song. Look at your ass.
you.
I'm asking Con. See, I'm trying to.
What's that? What you mean? What you talking about?
Never mind. Let's
What
drop
No,
it.
no,
step?
no, no, no,
Next question.
no.
Hey,
Trying
hold
to
up.
see if
Hey,
you
I'm about to do some
nibble or
math
if
on
you
something.
bite. You
Hey,
feel me?
Oh,
hey,
if
hold
I
up.
no, I
Oh
said
yeah,
sleep.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, trying to see if you nibble if you bite.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I forgot why I said that, but yeah, I remember saying
Both, depending upon the occasion.
that.
Whatever it takes. You feel me?
Right, there you go, Con. Whatever it takes.
Whatever
That's
it
right.
takes.
God damn it.
See, y'all ain't finna make me act bad. You feel me? Cause I get
That
down.
drink about to make you act bad. Blame it
You
on the
About to
feel
make
me?
you
alcohol.
be
Beverage drink.
a
Blame it
naughty,
on.
naughty girl.
Naughty, naughty all the time. See
Naughty,
that gin be seen.
nasty. Okay, so
Anyway,
What y'all
next
drinking
then,
on?
question, man.
I got a question. What y'all drinking on?
Oh, I'm drinking on some gin.
I got some
That sip
Bacardi.
Okay.
gin.
Okay. I love
Tequila.
What's up,
Bacardi.
I
Bacardi
Cardinal?
mix it with
party.
some.
Okay.
Bacardi.
You
Tequila.
know how people
Tequila.
mix gin and juice together? I
I'm
put some. I mix mine with Boone's Farm, so it's still
I'm drinking
alcohol. So I'm mellow.
tequila, and I didn't have nothing to mix it with but Kool-Aid. So
Hey,
Ooh.
whatever
I
Oh, that's
works.
like
hard.
some
I like
tequila
the
in
sound of
my
that.
bag.
You
Whatever
know the
works.
last. You remember the last time I had that Celeste Kool-Aid mix? Remember that?
mm,
Mmm.
yeah, girl, I can't forget about
The
you,
way she
brother.
said slush.
Mm-mm.
You hear me?
But I can't forget about you, baby.
Slush.
Right?
Sound like E40 little sister. She said.
Oh,
Man, you heard me.
shut
Yeah.
up. Oh, whatever, 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 whatever.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let me see. Next question. What would you define as cheating?
Anything
I
you
know
got to
y'all
lie
won't
about.
agree with my term, so I'll let
Look
y'all
at the
go first.
guys, but look at the guys.
What are
That's what
your
I was waiting on.
terms?
What y'all define?
Anything
I
you
want to
got
know
to
what your
lie
terms
about.
are.
Okay,
Huh? He
okay,
said
friend.
anything you got to lie about.
What about you,
Oh, I
the
like
guy
that.
nine?
I like that.
Same thing. I agree with the brother right there.
Oh, okay.
So
And what
if
about you,
You
TB?
know he better not say too much. He gonna get cracked.
Nah, you ain't
mm,
say shit.
For real. For
mm,
Just as
real.
long,
I
it
think he
don't matter
covered
what
it.
it
He
is, as
said,
long as it's not
Richard,
actual
I know
anything
sexual
you got to lie
activity.
about.
he did for real. He did for real.
so if
But
your
if you got to,
chick sleeps with another man and she does not lie about it, you don't feel like that's cheating?
Yeah,
Mm.
It's
yeah, it's
definitely
cheating.
cheating.
Oh wow, but she
But
didn't lie.
But
She didn't
right, you
It
lie.
just
don't
said
matter.
anything she got to lie about. That's not if she tell you the truth that she
I
did
didn't say
it.
that.
yeah,
Well,
she
you
told me the truth.
disagreed. You agreed. You didn't say that, but you
Now,
agreed.
did she,
No,
like,
I
did she
said
tell me
that it
first,
got.
like,
They
yo,
said
I'm going to fuck this dude?
you can do
Oh, you
Well,
anything
already
as
That
long
was
as
just
it's
sometimes,
like,
no
okay. That
sometimes
was no
it's
longer
so
committed, but that's not
so
cheating.
you're
That's not
okay
lying.
then.
sometimes it's
When
spur
you
of the
fuck
moment
them and then you come back.
situations. Sometimes it's
But
spur of the
that's not spur
moment.
of the moment. All right, and
Oh,
then
you
it's
want her to
spur of the moment
tell you before.
murders, and then what
So
happens?
okay, so this my
She gonna
this my
murder
thing right
somebody
here.
now.
So okay, so if she
You
tell
said
you she want to
extreme,
sleep with
girl.
somebody else, what if she say I want to sleep with you and them together? Then what?
And then that's when y'all see the headline: "Man kills
We
girlfriend,
all
I
baby
don't
want
think
shit
troll."
that's
in the
cheating.
world.
See,
But
Oh,
but
who
see,
said
I
that?
look,
think
listen,
they
That's
need to
not
be
listen,
cheating. That's
honest.
fun.
Like,
listen though. But see, y'all don't want her to have her cake and
But did
ice
you hear
cream
what
and
he?
cookies.
Well, he said that's not cheating. That's fun. So, she
Okay.
have her pick of
No,
two
but I'm
guys.
going with
That's
what's
fun.
I mean,
I
to
might
her,
fuck
yeah,
with
that's
my
fun. Look,
And so you
everything's
allow it.
about perspective, y'all. Everything's
I'm
about
just, oh,
perspective. You can't
thank
ask a
you.
man a female perspective question because if a man is being honest, he'd be like, yeah, for her,
that's a
that's fun.
question that allows you to step out of yourself and think outside of yourself.
Cause like my
No, y'all
It's not
trying to
a
homegirl,
get me
female
on that
perspective question.
my
thing like a woman act
homegirl,
like a man.
But you just said it's fun.
they
Like just
have.
like a threesome would be fun for you, right? With two females and just you,
Uh
and
huh.
they cater to your body. Be like females think the same way.
Yes,
But
we
if you was
do.
actually in a threesome with two women, two attractive women, you would know the females tend to take over on themselves. You could be that nigga standing in the room, and it's like you ain't even in the motherfucking room. So
Yeah.
it depends on who you dealing with.
mm,
Okay, cause like my
Sometimes two
homegirl
females and a
said,
dude is exactly what a female wants. Sometimes.
But what if
Hmm.
the female wants two dudes?
Hey, she can do what she want to do in her own relationship. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then involve you and another dude. How about that?
No, that ain't her.
See?
don't
See
be
what I'm
reading
talking about?
it.
I mean, I like your open mindedness, but I have to keep it 100 with you. Look, like
Well, see how selfish you
motherfuckers go to
sound,
prison.
though?
People, look, you seen that
"Oh
movie
wow,
Life? Dude was in prison, right?
He so didn't want to go back home because he's like, my people ain't gonna accept me what I become.
Yeah.
That nigga ran to the gun line.
Oh my goodness.
Hey
Really?
man, I'm telling
Is
you,
that what we doing?
this it ain't no
No, but
coming back.
I'm not. I
That's
wouldn't
real
do
though,
that to
because
challenge your
for a lot of men,
manhood.
it's a
You
serious
feel me?
situation, and because we as a society has put so much stigma on it, and men just they can't, what happens to them, and because like we just like right now, it's the what the Me Too thing, or
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
that we're dealing with right now. Why doesn't that apply to men? It should apply to men. You
Exactly.
know how many
You
men
don't hear
have
inmates
Well,
saying
have
me too right
okay,
now.
but hold
men have
on,
been raped
because
and
if we're gonna talk
molested,
about that
and now
with the
no, it's the because what I'm saying is it's a
It's more
stigma, and it's
internalized for a
something
man
that
than it would be
it's
for a
more
woman.
internalized
well,
because
as a
they just
man
choose
make
not
fun
to
of
share,
men when they come
not
out and
to
speak
show
up
their
and say
feelings,
something.
so they're not going, because they're not going to. Do you realize that women that were raped and abused in the 60s are just now coming forward because it's never been
Mhm.
acceptable to tell? Think
Mhm.
how much more so for a man. Even if he was 7 years old when it happened to him, he's just now, as an adult married man with children that are in their teens, able to come
Mhm.
out and talk about it because he had a freaking nervous breakdown over it when he had a flashback and remembered it. And I'm talking about a real person that
Mhm.
is now having to deal with this shit that happened to him when he was 7 years old and
Mm.
held down and sucked off by someone he knew, and still
Wow.
blames himself for that shit because he wasn't able to fight off an adult man. It's
That's
not that easy.
crazy.
Oh
Men are
wow.
so traumatized,
It's,
so
yeah, that is.
stigmatized, and so fucked in the head behind what we in society have put on them about how men are supposed to
That's
do and
right.
act and
That's
look and
right.
be. It's fucked up. And I
Mhm.
understand why they can't do or don't do or
Or
won't
don't
do or have
say.
opinions
Mhm.
about all this shit. Oh my god, I understand. Sorry, my soapbox.
Show them the gun line, boss.
He said, "Show him the gun I bought." Stop it, fool.
Mm-mm.
It's hard.
Okay, next
Hard
Oh.
out
Question,
question.
here.
please.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's travel back over to the other side of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then.
Could you be
Got real
happy in a
serious there.
relationship knowing you the only source of income, and if you lost your job, y'all would be what, fucked, assed out? I'm assuming that's what that
Yeah.
means.
Mm, yeah, that's some shit. I mean, I don't know. My relationship is different.
Mhm.
Whenever like that happened to me one time, I lost a job, and it really started our business. I lost a job. My wife was learning how to do the business. So when I lost the job, we just converted to doing the business. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So now it's like if we both aren't working, it's kind of like a relief. We like, yeah, now we can go do the business. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't know. I think as long as people don't limit themselves, that'd be straight.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't bother me if like something happened to my significant other, he couldn't work or whatever, and I had
No,
to
he
work.
don't
No, it
choose to
wouldn't
work.
bother me. Oh, calm down, okay?
Right,
Hear
because
me?
there is that
You do too much.
situation.
Because
If
it
There is
does
something
that
happen.
happens,
situation.
yeah,
It
it does
does
Shit
happen.
happen.
happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit
but I
happens.
don't have a problem with stepping in because I've been that person who had to,
Right.
pay
Step
for
up to the
everything,
plate.
and I didn't have no problem with that. Like, it's cool. Like, as long as I got the money to do it, I'm fine.
Mhm. Now that don't mean your ass go get lazy. and
I
just sit
know,
on
I
your
know.
ass and don't go look for
Mm-mm.
no job or
That's
try
the
to
point of the
find.
question.
No,
Now you
no, that
saying
don't
just
mean
being
that.
broken in love ain't gonna do it. But I mean, shit happens. I mean, if we a team, we supposed to pick each other up.
I
So
mean,
motherfucker be
yeah,
stopping and everything, and we just living broken in
I
love.
get
Nah,
things
dog.
happen, but I'm saying like don't get comfortable in
Yeah,
your down
exactly.
and outness. Like pick
Right.
yourself up and get back out there and
Yeah.
do what need to be done. Don't be like,
And the
oh, I
thing
lost my
is,
job, and then leave it at that.
but you know what though? The thing is, when you're in a relationship and somebody loses their job and you're the only source of income, you have to not put that person down because
Yeah,
right
you can't
now
put them down.
they're going through a mental state to where they think like, man, I ain't got nothing. Time I get something, I gotta rely on the next person to give me a handout. And some people can't take that, can't
Yeah, they don't
accept
handle
being
themselves.
given a handout. Me myself personally, I hate to ask somebody for something. You feel me?
Mhm.
Because I feel
Got
I've
you, yeah.
always been that person that always gave to other people. You feel me?
Mhm, mhm.
So when they feel like I need something, it hurts my heart to have to ask somebody for something. I probably got 5 people in my family that I would ask for something, and it takes a minute for me to ask them. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
you ain't always sitting around with your hand out.
yeah,
You
I
got
mean,
some people,
I
that's
don't,
all they do.
and that's right.
They got
And
an
a
excuse
lot,
every
a lot of
time.
people, yeah. And then my thing is, when you have to help the same person over and over and over again,
That's
I
tough,
feel like
man.
they praying on you. You feel me? Or they gonna help me out. I'm gonna ask them again, and I'm
They
gonna ask
got
them
me.
again. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's people that think like that. You
No
feel
cuz
me?
go look
Me,
out.
myself right now, I promise y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. Cause there's a few motherfuckers in this party know exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, I'm taking care of 3 houses. You feel what I'm saying? I'm struggling like a motherfucker, but I'm doing it.
Mhm.
You see, I'm struggling, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it get hard. I call Butter, cry to her, call Tommy, cry to her. You feel me? See, so I ain't mad though, cause I feel like God ain't gonna put more on me than I can handle. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
I don't mean to go that route, but it just had to come out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Church.
It's
Look
cool.
at you. But it's the truth though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And some people don't even try. And like when people don't like to try, I feel like people that don't like to try, they don't deserve help. I feel that way.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how nobody
That
else
part.
feels. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to
Second
help
that
you, why should I help you?
Help you help
God only
yourself.
help those that help themselves.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And if somebody needs some help and I know you trying, I'm gonna help you. I don't mind helping nobody. I'm always giving out handouts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because of the kindness in my heart. People call me all the time asking me for advice. Don't know why, but they do. You feel me?
Mhm.
I mean, I know a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things, And I feel like whenever I can give somebody some advice or help them with a situation, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as people not wanting to help themselves, that's a different story.
Okay. Yeah, another question. During a sexual act, how many times would you say you have access a nut or cane?
I'm
The
sorry.
most.
Say it again.
Hmm?
Yeah, my shit just like you was just getting
I
ice.
missed part of that. It broke up.
How
How
many
many
times you
During
times
a
nut in
what?
one
sexual
session?
act, how many times would you say the most you have busted a nut or came, or whichever one you want to use is your way to explain it?
Oh
In the night,
wow.
in the night, you saying?
No, I'm
like
saying.
is this breaks in between?
Oh Lord, I'm gonna repeat the question again.
No water breaks. No water
Cause
break.
we can't hear you because you're breaking up.
How
I'm just
many?
saying.
What would be the most amount of times you would have said? You came or busted a nut during a sexual interaction.
Oh my God.
Right.
No, I
Several.
don't.
Several.
Mm.
This
Right.
lady knows what she's doing.
Put a number on it.
Um.
I would say, me myself, give or take 5.
Right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
say
Five.
give or
Rookie.
take.
Yeah, rookie.
Uh-huh.
Lucky. No, if you know what you're doing,
I'm bad.
it's easy. See,
Mm-hmm.
with
Right.
us being women, we can have more orgasms than y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right,
And I
right.
had to
y'all one,
tap
we
out.
got 2 or 3.
Tap out.
Hey,
You know
calm,
what I'm
Mm-hmm.
calm
saying?
down. Calm down.
No, no, you
Uh-huh.
calm
When
down.
y'all
Gonna
one,
Don't
we
use
say
got
my
2 or
words. You calm down.
3.
I'm in a low ball 7. I'm in
7.
a low ball 7.
So, you know.
What was the question, you guys? I had walked away. What happened?
Mm.
How many times have you climaxed in one sexual encounter?
Oh, okay. Now keep answering.
Right. No, you answer.
No, y'all keep answering. I want to hear y'all answer.
I said 5.
We had a
I want
5
to
and a
hear y'all
7.
answer.
A 5 and a 7. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm a low ball 7.
Bonnie.
At some point,
Huh?
you
Nene ain't
lose
got nothing to
track when
say?
you're
I know
losing
Nene
breath.
heard us. What's Nene
Then
answer?
they hear.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me, butter?
Mm-hmm.
I said sometimes you lose track when you lose your breath.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm a
Oh,
low ball 7.
you know what I mean? Look,
You
it
know,
might be more, but I'm
you
gonna go
hear
with a
me?
hard 5.
She said she gonna answer when you answer, Bunny.
Oh, right. What's the next question?
No, I ain't on this
Oh
question. We
no,
still
this
on this
no
one.
no no. We
Mm-mm.
on this one.
But
Well, I don't know. I want to
she'd
say
rather
4
not answer.
max. But like you said, that's high for a dude. Anything over 3 is really high for a dude, I think.
Anything over
Mm.
2
Unless
is
you
high for me.
unless you on Viagra.
Mm-mm.
Do
I
Mm.
too
mean, we
much.
gotta eat
Do too
healthy,
much.
man.
Why somebody ain't saying something? 2K man. Why you
Unless
ain't
you on
saying
volume
nothing?
Wow, you
pills.
calling folks out.
What happened?
Unless you on volume pills.
Who, me?
No, he
Oh, I'm
didn't
saying
answer.
I'll average like 2, but max 4, maybe 5. But that's a
So,
lot of alcohol
so
involved. That's all night.
damn.
Three
Mm-hmm.
tops.
So this is
You know
without.
what I'm saying?
This is without. Okay, so is you saying without any breaks or within a break
Yeah,
or
without
what?
any break.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so no, so no
that sounds
sandwiches,
believable.
no sandwiches, no juices, no
Oh no.
Gatorades,
Right.
no
No, catch
push-ups,
your breath right quick. God damn.
Come on,
Nah,
hey
just hard
man,
sleep,
bitch,
no
wake up
no
stupid
late.
pee, no
man.
pee breaks. Shit.
Hard sleep, wake up
Hey,
late.
hey,
That's
Bucks.
it.
What
Hmm.
Bucks said? You ain't got nothing to say now. How many
Talking about
in one setting? Man,
3.
3. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't God line. I'm just saying. I'm
How?
with
Huh?
dude. He 2 the most. That first
How?
one gonna be
Babe,
alright.
I
But
would
then that
actually
second one gonna
say
take a minute.
probably about 3 or 4.
the most time we don't fuck since been, I don't know what, was 3. And then you want to start after that. You want to start that. You want, we talking about how many times that we can, as a guy, nut, like in one session, like one whole complete sex session. I
Yeah.
said, I know for a fact it was 3 tops. That's between me and you. Now, that being said, they said that, that's a lie.
They said that 3 is a lie.
Okay, I'm
They said that's a
listening. I'm
lie.
listening.
Con saying it's 2 tops. So that
Okay,
Memphis
I'm listening.
bus. Anywho, next question.
I know next question because everybody ain't answered. Next.
Look, you don't be beating around the bush with that shit. Nigga, go over that bitch or go through it. Don't go around it.
Hmm.
Right.
Who else ain't answered? Bon, some other people.
It's, yeah,
I guess I'm
Bunny.
up. What was the question?
You
Answer
heard
that
the question,
shit.
nigga. You know the
You
question.
know,
How
guys,
many
I'm
can
really
you
just
get in
not
a
keeping up.
night?
You gotta keep me informed. What are you
How
talking
many
about?
nuts does it take?
Well,
To get
okay,
to the
I'll
center?
answer. I'll go ahead and answer the question, but honestly, I don't. count. I'm not really counting. Like I'm just trying to get mine, you know.
I
So
feel you. I ain't really count neither, but the minimum look with the foreplay and the sexual act in between. You know what I'm saying? From the flip, I'm getting to a 3. You feel me? And in between all that shit,
Let that rock and
I
take
feel
all the
like
way
it's
So
really
you
off.
saying
higher than
you
that.
focus on the nuts where it don't you just gonna get
I'm
your 2 or 3 regardless.
I'm not focused on the shit. When somebody telling you, "Damn, you done came them many times," they keep it count. It's not me. You feel me? I'm just saying, it's not me. When he tell you, "Damn, you came
I
like
can't
that,"
help that it's quivering.
well,
You know it's quivering. You know what I'm saying?
you feel me?
Yeah. Do what you need to do. Let it
So,
quiver. Shit, you just keep doing what you
I don't
do.
keep counting. He do, so that's how I
Yeah,
know.
when it quiver, that's when you really deliver. I mean, I think before the quiver, that's just the anticipation. But the quiver is
Oh
the
yeah, yeah. The
you
quiver.
getting
Now
them
that's
two,
just
three folds in it, man.
if you
Mm.
get the quiver, that's mean he did his job. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the quiver all
Hey,
the
hey,
time. You feel me?
man,
But when
shut
But
I
up.
do,
shit, sometimes I just like to feel the good pleasures of it. You feel me? But shit,
open
I ain't
wide.
never. I don't know if nobody ever got the quivers all the time.
Why y'all
No.
be looking like
Cause
that during the quiver though?
Like
what?
That's
what?
a good question.
What they be looking
Like
And
like?
how
Send us
y'all
a
be looking
picture.
all ugly and shit
Send a
like
all?
picture.
the ground and fell out from under your.
Whatever.
And he said, like,
It's a
"Brother."
sensation that goes throughout your whole body.
Now you guys do make some ugly ass faces. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, what is all that? Like, what
Yeah,
is
that should
that?
be that toe cramp, yo.
Wow,
Mm.
not
Yes.
even
And that
right.
I
hard
don't know
ass
if y'all nothing or
breathing,
having a
bro.
heart
Like,
attack. I can't tell
Alright,
sometimes.
some of that
All
gotta
that
be
Lord
hard
overly
ass
have
exaggerated.
mercy,
That's
breathing.
just me.
man.
I don't know who y'all talking to. I don't know what type of
We
niggas
talking
y'all
to
dealing
You
with.
y'all
feel
three
me? That
guys
ain't
All
in
you
me.
know
here
is
That's
with
over
that hard
exaggeration
ass
like a
When
breathing.
you
motherfucker.
become a professional,
That's
you
over exaggeration like a
firstly,
motherfucker.
A professional.
yeah, when you
But
become a
then, even when
professional,
you become a
breathing
professional,
is
you
the
breathe through
first
your
thing that you
nose.
master. No,
And we get the
breathing is
fuck
the
out. Y'all
first
breathe
thing
through
you
your nose
master.
and it still be hard.
we breathing hard, the
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because you gotta
Exactly. It's like,
breathe. You gotta breathe.
close
See,
your
see,
mouth,
y'all
Breathe.
talking
my
about
nigga.
whoever. I don't know who y'all talking about, cause that ain't me.
We
But
talking to
yeah,
y'all.
So, so
no,
you don't breathe heavy, huh?
no.
Mm-hmm. Whoever saying that lying out
So,
there fucking
And you
teeth.
so,
look kind of
so
skinny,
you
so
breathing normal? I'm just saying.
You
Y'all
gotta
ever
I'm
guys
not
took
don't
doing.
the
I'm
breathe
not
time?
doing
heavily.
concentrate the pills
no
more.
extra shit. No, that's over exaggeration like a motherfucker. On God it is.
So you don't
So,
moan.
so,
You don't make
so
no
how you
noises.
sound? Hmm?
Yeah, give
How
us
you
an
sound?
example.
Yeah, give us.
So you mean to tell
That's
me?
so
Listen,
wrong.
no, I'm gonna be dead serious right now. I'm gonna be dead serious right now. And these niggas should be able to be, you know what I'm saying, co-sign this shit. I'm not gonna be jacking off for shit because the extra shit. No, I'm not. We're not gonna do
Right,
no.
right.
I
Y'all
You
hope
over
feel
there
me?
not.
making some noises.
Come on now.
And I ain't
Come on
understand them
now.
noises. I didn't know. That's what I said. I don't know who y'all fucking with.
You
So,
feel
No,
me, bro?
we're
Like,
not
come
Y'all
saying
on
was
now.
fucking
that.
some Oscar the
We're
Grouch
not
Come
niggas
on
and
now.
saying.
shit.
No. We're
nobody
not
said
saying
that,
Like
that.
bro.
real
Nobody
talk,
said
bro.
none
We
of
Like, come
that.
said
on,
we
bro.
said with the
Yes,
heavy
Tom. Butter
breathing.
set it off real.
So y'all
No,
don't do no
we
heavy
said
breathing or none of that,
heavy
right?
breathing.
Everybody
Nah,
in here saying they don't do no heavy breathing.
it's
Y'all
not
is
because it's like
How?
it's
No,
lying.
when
listen.
Please,
listen,
hold
listen.
on.
When you say
Please,
heavy
not
breathing,
answering,
when you
bruh.
say
You're not
heavy breathing,
fucking with
I'm
Please,
no
thinking about
athlete.
full sprint,
please. You
full
be
sprint and
breathing
stop
heavy?
breathing. I'm talking. Now you might fast
Please.
pace walk breathe
Yeah,
possibly,
right.
but
I be
Look,
full
working.
Sleep
sprint
be
breathing
breathing
no.
No, I
heavy,
be
bruh.
working. We working in here. We all breathing
You
heavy
gotta
as
use,
fuck.
you
Sleep
gotta
Oh
heavy,
open
my
your
breathing
mouth,
heavy,
god.
man. You
bruh.
got to
Y'all got
open
me in
your mouth
fucking
and
tears
breathe.
right now.
No, cause they lying. The breathing
Hey,
don't
Exactly, bruh. They
the
are
breathing
lying.
don't stay
But
the
no, no,
breathing
Oh
don't
no.
stay the same.
my
I don't get
you
TB,
know
no
what?
fucks.
TB look like he kind of skinny, so he
god.
probably don't breathe or nothing. He probably ain't making no sound, just looking at you with a dead stare,
Sound like
ain't
boy.
doing nothing.
That's what the
All
Okay,
right,
photo
see,
on
he,
you.
that's
all
that's
right,
what he look
listen.
like. That's what
See,
he
all
look
right,
like.
okay, bet,
But them other
bet.
two,
You
Sleeves
can
was
have that
honest.
comment. You can
Sleeves
have
was
that comment.
honest.
I said I'm
Mm.
not
Y'all
gonna do no
look,
full. I
look,
told you
listen.
I'm not gonna be doing no full sprint breathing. And maybe a fast paced walk, but not no. You feel me? No, I'm not. No,
Whatever.
Yeah,
We just said heavy breathing, bruh.
hey,
Mm.
lazy ass
it's
shit.
levels to that though. It is. It's levels to it.
Y'all
Okay,
like
he
to
a level 1. Got it.
I still feel like y'all be going. I still feel like y'all
Not
doing
Nah,
too
all that.
loud.
I do.
that's all I'm saying. Sorry to interrupt you, man.
yeah,
I'm a
okay.
professional. Breathing is first.
Cause no, cause if y'all ain't making no kind of noise, then what kind of nut are y'all
In through your
getting?
nose, out through your mouth. I'm a breather. Breathing first.
Mm.
Facts. And I have to
Still
do that
don't
for
make
Sit
60
down.
sense.
minutes on. I have to do
On,
that
Hey,
for
y'all
6 minutes
fucking
on
like
a
y'all
football
parents in the
field.
living room.
We're trained how to breathe. So with that being said, what are you talking about?
Mm.
What
Sleeves
that's
is
supposed to mean?
stupid, bruh.
Running,
Please, stay
running,
used
and
to
nutting
keeping
is
it
two
real,
different
bruh.
things.
Hell
Get the fuck
yeah.
out of
not
That's
here.
for a nigga.
pleasure.
That's two
Not for a
different
nigga.
things.
Running ain't pleasure.
Not for a
No,
Shit.
y'all,
nigga.
Not that kind
y'all
of
faking the
pleasure.
funk now.
All
Don't
of it is
lie.
energy consuming. So what are you saying?
It is.
Okay,
Exactly.
but when you done
Favorite
ran for a
workout of the
minute,
week.
nigga, you like you get
When a
winded.
Yeah,
man
but
nut,
when
he
you
lose
running,
energy. When a female
when
nut, she
you
gain
running,
energy.
when you running a release of
I don't bust
pressure,
nuts from running.
pleasure ain't busting up out of your damn dick either. The fuck? Wow.
Hell
I love
no.
how
Yeah.
females try to explain how dick in
You
vagina
feel me?
works.
Like
You
every
know what I
nut is the
mean?
same. Like every time you run, it's the same. That's how they just
Right.
everything just. Come
It's
on now.
it's
It's
two
some
different
levels to this
There's
concepts.
shit,
levels to the
ladies.
shit.
Stick
Thank you.
around.
It's two
Same
different
time. Levels
concepts.
Stick
to this
around.
shit. Come on now.
It's
Stick
two different
around.
concepts.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You
You
No,
not
it's
sure
the
already
not.
right.
said
same.
It's
level
levels to
1.
Okay, but
y'all's moans.
I said talking dirty and role playing was two different concepts. You couldn't get
Yes,
out of
it
the
is.
same shit. It's not though.
It's levels to y'all's moans. Y'all got
Talking
the
to
Sometimes
the
the
mind of
pussy,
a
the
nigga
cake
right
yeah,
and
got
here.
the
I
the
said I had to think out
Man,
of myself.
y'all ain't real because y'all ain't gonna admit that bullshit. Stop faking the
I'm
funk.
no, like I'm
Keep
being
that
dead
shit
so
serious
real.
so
though.
so
Like I
so the niggas
ain't.
you messing with, you need to be more public. I ain't
No, I ain't
never
saying
had
they
sex with
moaning
neither
and
one of
groaning.
y'all.
I'm saying it's some kind of breathing we doing.
Nah, I can
It's
be honest. The most intense nuts you have is when you have took a sex delay. I'm just being
when you
honest.
What
what?
you say?
When you
When
Mm-mm.
you
what?
took a break and then like you ain't had sex in a minute and then you finally fuck again like
Okay.
that's different. But on a regular
Yeah.
basis, no, it ain't all that what you see on
What's in your
professional
mouth?
film where the niggas be like, yeah, all of that shit.
Brother for the choke the devil there. Who is that choking? What happened?
That was butter.
Was in the middle of taking a
Man,
swig of my drink and body ass.
Man,
What's in
I
your
just had to
mouth?
ask, okay? I just
Oh
had
my
to ask
god.
because he eating
Mm.
something and I want to know what it is.
It,
What is
I ain't
it?
gonna say that.
I'm finna die. I am finna
Shout to
die.
Richard.
he's multitasking.
That's cool.
Mm. Mm. You
Mm?
ever? Mm.
Yeah, but y'all
Get
females,
me.
y'all act like y'all dick connoisseurs or something. Like y'all know how a dick feel between the
Like they
legs. All that.
penisologists and shit.
Like
Mm,
they know how
no. Some
underwear
of y'all
feel
men
and
be
all
trying to
that.
act like y'all pussy connoisseurs. Like y'all know what the fuck be going on
Mm-mm.
down there
And
too.
then y'all
Nah,
sitting up here
nah.
lying
Mm-hmm.
about the shit. You
Didn't we
feel
just have
me?
this conversation earlier? Oh, okay.
Not nothing. I'll
Mm.
be breathing heavy
No,
and shit.
no, that's totally
Yeah.
So
different thing.
so
Yeah,
when
it
y'all
plays
We're
hand
not
say
in
gonna get
hand.
into that.
Okay.
Okay, like I
Calm down,
We're
said,
not
God.
gonna.
Calm down.
she's
Nah,
my
we
girl
can't
said
go
sometimes. Like I said, every time it ain't the same reaction every time. So
there. Nah,
I stand politically correct from what I said.
Mm.
well,
Mm, they say, 'cause
yeah,
who
you
would
can
know
get
better
head
that your
from the
ass was
same
hard breathing than the
female,
person
and
that you with?
it's a different
Damn.
feeling. Everything.
Y'all may I be hanging all open and shit like close your mouth. Damn.
Nah,
Yeah, you
see,
dealing
fuck
with a
no.
whole
See,
ODB ass
you
nigga.
feel me? A Rick Ross ass nigga. They be dealing with Rick Ross ass niggas and shit.
That's
Niggas,
that's
Right.
why
niggas that
y'all
Oh,
gotta
taking
Biz
me
sleep.
through
Marquis
it.
Niggas
looking
that gotta
at.
sleep on asthma machines and shit.
Word.
You hear me? The fuck?
Oh
Y'all ass
damn.
be in it.
Bro, go
Nigga that
to the
got
next
respiratory
question,
failure and
man. Go
shit.
next question. I'm
Right,
done.
Let me close out.
I'm quite
Let
done
me
with
close
them.
out by saying, gentlemen, I appreciate the hard work you put in. I feel you.
Man, man.
I'm just saying,
Right.
I appreciate the hard work
Yeah.
being put
And
in.
I
It was
appreciate Sleeves for being
amazing.
honest. He said he be
Mm-hmm.
breathing heavy.
That's right.
Right. You
Keep it
know what I'm
real, man.
saying?
Keep it
Keep it what
real.
it is. Okay, so it says, last question, it says, fellas, have you ever been ready to go to war and couldn't get right?
Damn.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm,
Damn, that's fucked up.
got quiet. Got real quiet.
Yes,
Yeah, that nigga
yes,
ain't
I
No,
gotta
never
admit
had
it.
it.
I'm
I'm
trying
not
to,
gonna
you know,
count.
I'm trying to give an
Never
honest
had that
answer, but
either.
I
Yup,
can't think of no time
yup.
where that shit.
Sleeves is honest. You say what you say,
Cause you
Sleeves?
know, I'm just
I'm being
33.
honest.
You know what I
I say
mean? I
yup.
don't really have any issues. What it mean 10 years?
I guess maybe like you was like just a little bit too excited and couldn't get what you needed to get done. Like you couldn't get it up,
I
couldn't.
no. Yeah, that's how I be. That's my opinion. When I feel.
Who said that? Yeah,
I
that's
felt
how I
like
be
I
No,
saying.
felt like
that was
I
QB.
felt like I was putting out the showcase like to the fullest. Like y'all, like listen, like it was like listen, it's now or never. One of them that
What
could
you
have
can
been the one and
remember.
done.
I'm just saying, like
Came up
you
short.
had it all planned out, like you know what I'm saying. You over there getting down, you might be rolling around in foreplay, and
But
then
yeah, what happened?
it come
I'm talking
down to about
like
to
tonight. It's gonna
penetrate,
be no
and
limits.
your
I'm
shit
doing
ain't.
everything if and all, but because it was a situation where it's like this goes wrong. I know it's a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? And then hey,
It went
it
wrong.
happens.
And it was a wrap.
Mm,
I don't
Mm.
know, man. That ain't even happening. But I
You
can
don't
tell
know
you this
God.
though. Like, in order to keep the show going longer than what you were thinking, bro, you could think about dog food or washing machine, you know what I mean, mowing the grass or some shit, and for a nigga that's going set your mind somewhere else type shit. If y'all do have a nigga that's
What my car look like if
not
I painted this color?
not
Right.
performing correctly,
y'all
you can
stupid. This nigga said.
dishwashing a nigga.
Yeah, that, he ain't lying.
Yeah, I
Think
mean you
about other
gotta
shit.
play with options. You know what I'm saying? Play with the
Yeah,
headlights a
but
little bit. See if you make
Hmm.
them
yeah,
blink.
different shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But for a man, you gotta calm down. A woman is trying to get that excitement. A man has to hold himself back so that
Yeah, cause
he push it.
we don't like it
And
if
there's
y'all
other
come
things
before us.
involved too, like
Uh,
because stress is a factor, pressure is a factor, um, and there's also health issues that are factors.
Pretty
mm-hmm.
much.
So blood pressure, diabetes, things like that are also factors. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends on the
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the
Got a
times. So
party full of dick doctors.
And a party full of who?
what?
A party full of who?
Huh? A party full of dick doctors. I know
Oh,
what y'all talking about.
Dick doctors.
I'm just
big
telling you
Yeah.
from
doctor.
my experience and the men that I've had these discussions
I
with
got my
before. So
stethoscope.
Shit, I'm just saying, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll put it down there.
Mm-mm.
Let me hear the heartbeat of that motherfucking vein down that motherfucking
and
pulsating.
sometimes it ain't nothing but the
All I heard was
pulsating.
motherfucking pulsating.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hella mess.
I'm just
You
saying
said that's what she the doctor?
that's a sexy thing when that vein down that motherfucker and you can see it pulsating on the side. That's bitch. Yeah, you ready to go? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, all right.
That's all I'm saying.
That is
Mm.
funny.
Jump around, jiggity, jump, jump, jump.
What?
It's funny
Oh,
how all the females got that.
Hell
We
yeah.
ain't got veins going down our little cuties pulsating like that, so you can't see
I hope
anything like
not.
that. I'm
Ain't
just
nothing wrong with
saying.
seeing a vein pulsate.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not. It's a beautiful thing. Let me know that motherfucker working. You know what I'm saying?
right. So
Working hard for me,
let me see
you
you to
know?
feel that throbbing.
Yeah.
See, y'all ain't gonna keep it real like that.
They're not.
Y'all keeping it
What you
real.
want? What you want me to say?
No, it ain't what
Whatever
I
you
want you to
want
say.
to
It's what
say.
you need to
Right.
say.
Mm.
You
No,
feel me?
because when I keep it real, you ain't never nothing.
Mm. No, oh, shit, whatever. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Might not can handle that shit.
Right.
Can you handle it if I go
Not
there,
never.
baby, with you?
Not never.
Hell no.
It's grown woman shit over here, boy.
Saying.
Shit.
Yeah, and then he like, I ever
Mm-mm-mm.
fucked off in the strip club.
Hey,
Damn.
what about the girl?
What
Say what
happened?
now?
Yeah, I'm just asking. Anybody ever
What did
So
you
fucked
you
off
say,
ever
in the
got
strip
Larry?
jumped
club?
off in the stripper?
Fucked off in the strip club.
No.
I don't do
Nah.
Have
strip
I ever
clubs.
done something?
I've never been
Yeah,
to no strip club, so
I
I
have.
don't. I
dance
don't
would
do
be
that
no for
shit.
Entertained by
me.
most guys at all.
You said what?
This is
Not
LA.
as
I've been to
entertained
male
by
and
most
female
guys.
strip clubs. What was it? I didn't
I ducked
understand the
off.
question.
Mm-mm. Deuces, I'm good on that shit.
I think she said, have you ever hooked up in a strip club?
Oh, hooked up in a strip club.
Yeah, fucked off.
Oh, I
You
thought you
know,
said
like
got sucked off in the strip club.
nah, fucked
I
off.
thought that was it first, but I didn't want to be that guy.
That's what I mean.
So are you that guy looking ass?
Right.
I mean, I am. I was just holding back, but yeah, I've ducked off in the
No, don't
strip club.
hold it back. Keep it 100. Shit, it's
Yeah, I
cool.
ducked off in the strip
We're
club
all
before.
adults, right? Right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 21 and
We need
under.
some of you guys to pull out your IDs. I'm just
Fill
saying.
out your D's,
Mhm.
IDs.
I didn't do
Whoa,
anything to a strip
don't
club, but
say
I
that
did
word.
date one of the strippers from the strip club for
Um,
quite some time.
hey, nothing.
Fill out your D's. Fill out your
Hey,
IDs.
you can't look. You can't tell by just some D's. You feel
Nah,
me?
you
Shit.
can't. Hell nah. Ain't like that nigga got rings around that shit. Levels to how old you are.
All right, 21 and older.
Just count the rings around your dick.
So you telling
Y'all,
men's age by their dicks?
no,
No.
you know, no.
Nah, we was just
We're just gonna
making a
we're just
joke.
gonna accept that you're honest with your age, sir. That's
Okay,
all.
so that picture I just sent, ignore that, right?
What picture?
Where you sent the fit? Where
Where
you
you
send a
send the
picture
picture
to?
to?
Yeah, let me send a picture
Listen to
to, sir. I
y'all
didn't see
thirsty,
it.
boy. I tell you.
Ain't
Damn
nobody
right.
fucking
Hey,
thirsty.
I ain't
Shit,
thirsty.
y'all
You
ain't
can see if you
fucking,
don't see
you
me. You
fucking
want
sending
to
Who
hey.
pictures. We
you
like, what
sent the picture
picture?
to?
Where you see the
Yes,
picture
sir.
to? What
Damn.
picture?
Oh, you
Look,
don't say
I
you
didn't get
sent
that
some
Send me the
shit.
notification.
picture.
Look. Hey, but I ain't getting no notifications.
No, right. So don't be talking about you sending fucking
Got some
pictures.
feedback.
Shit. You gonna get the response you looking for.
So you send out pictures? I'm just saying.
So
Yeah.
you might get a response, not necessarily the one you're looking for.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah,
you
that's
getting the one you
true.
looking for. Somebody you sending out pictures.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Show the
Look, don't get
lady.
quiet.
Show
Don't
the
get quiet
lady.
now.
Show the
Oh
Don't
my
get
lady.
God,
quiet
I
now.
follow that nigga. That's
He
crazy.
said, "Don't get quiet now." Just
Don't get
kidding.
quiet at all.
Mm.
That was funny.
Hey, how the
Yeah,
fuck you
I
say
was
your
called a
name?
little nigga.
Who called you a little nigga?
Hey, who is the sleaze dude? What's your name? Sleaze what?
Slash Conic Jr.
Sleaze Cunnick Jr.
What they call
Love
you
that
for
name.
All
short?
right. I got it.
We're gonna call you Con Jr. Ah!
Wow.
Who said it? Matter of fact.
I knew something was coming behind that.
I'm gonna,
All
I'm gonna
these
call you
niggas is my
Junior.
sons.
You heard me? That's my son, y'all.
Hell no.
Son.
That's
Son.
his name.
Call him CJ.
Aw. I'm gonna call you Con Jr.
Mm. That'd be cute.
Y'all fucking crazy. Nah,
Mm-mm-mm.
you say
Oh,
call you
okay.
CJ. I got you, CJ.
I'm calling
Or
CJ.
call me Junior.
Nah,
Junior,
I don't want
oh
to call you
Junior,
that. I'm gonna call you CJ.
Junior. Look at us. I'm gonna call you CJ though.
Mm-hmm.
CJ.
Well, you have a new name.
Twirl on your tippy toes. You know what I'm
Call
saying?
his ass Con Junior. The fuck with me. Yeah. Con Junior.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna call you. What the fuck you say? Let me see. CJ. Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got
Next question.
you. If I look, if I can look, I'm gonna send you a friend request because you seem like you cool as fuck. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Uh,
cheerleader.
On the repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
you feel me?
notification. You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
Anybody wanna excuse me, add to? Anybody wanna add to? Got anything to say? Anything to say? Yeah, anybody got anything to say or add to before the show comes to a head? Is this another drink? Tardy for the party.